first, motherfucker.
No, I claim it.
No, you don't.
He did invoke first.
I cannot redeem first in chat in my own chat. Sad face. Anyways,
Why not? I can.
I don't know. It says it's out of stock. Oh, never
Probably
mind. There it
'cause
is.
Jesus
Got
got
it. Yay. Anyways, who wants
That's
to
cheating, though.
who wants to bring us
Not
up
me.
to? Are you done?
He
Go ahead.
thinks He's volunteering.
Okay. Does anyone want to bring us up to speed on what happened last session?
Besides trying to go on a solo mission and sell out the party, no, nothing happened.
Yeah, that was a thing you almost did. Yeah.
Don't ask about it. She had a better deal than, trust me, we're cooler, than maybe. But I was like, well, no. I'm good.
The track
that's
record
my
of the
recap.
Twins has been 0 against
What?
us. The track record of their compatriots against us has been 0.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, we're better. It's like, how? Just give me, like, one thing.
Should have offered him the blood cookies.
What?
Would've
We have blood cookies?
blood cookies, yeah.
I mean,
That's why we
technically,
have the kitchen witch.
technically,
Are you holding
can
out
bake
on
with
me?
blood instead of eggs.
Don't like where this is going.
I mean,
It's just one of
And
those weird facts that I know.
Yeah, but we haven't set up a kitchen for 10 days, so we can't use the blood witch.
You mean the kitchen witch? I believe that's back at the manor. The estate.
It is
Whatever.
back at the manor, so it's been hanging up for more than 10 days.
Yeah, but we're 500 miles away.
Yeah, so you just need to travel there.
Yes.
yay.
It's okay. The next time we're home, we're making you blood cookies.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks for not betraying us.
You're welcome. I just wanted to get it to shake my hand, and it was just like, all right, well, we all know what's happening here. It's just
That was funny, though.
Yeah.
Good enough of a recap?
No.
So, I suppose all of you are in Sallow Shore at the moment, after having completed your small grocery list of fetch quest.
Yes.
So, you know that there is a fourth hag in Yled that you didn't know about before, named Nathnelma.
Alright, Neth, got it. She probably cooking meth.
So, you are free to approach that however you want. Yled is within one casting of Mystic Carriage away, or you can head back to Grey Dirge and kind of resupply a bit.
Well, I would like to sell my
I mean, you can
water.
sell it at either location.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be more useful at the place that's half submerged in water.
Well, it's more common in the place that's halfway submerged underwater. But mechanically, you will still get the usual 50% unless diplomacy check and unless crit, yada yada.
I'll just sell it now, because why not?
Okay. So, are you going to try for the diplomacy check, or are you just going to sell it for the...
Diplomacy. I will hero point it. Even better.
Okay, so 50%, yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not enough of a dick to give you even less gold.
Let me add up everything. So, there's 6 of that. That is... You can continue doing whatever.
Yep.
I would also like to sell my swim fins and the remaining potions of water breathing.
And didn't you get that underwater rune too?
I did, yes. So yeah, I will do those, and I will also attempt to sell them back. Basically new. I mean, barely used.
Jesus.
Basically
okay, so
in the
70%.
package.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nat 20. It's the only good roll I'll get all day.
I mean, this
So
might
what
be
was
your
that?
session, the non-combat session.
Exactly. That's why.
You got this.
So I'm getting back at full price then?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of wish I had more of these then. Jesus.
If you somehow get less gold than I did. Right, I should remove this from my inventory.
Well, I mean, just from the potions, I got 22 gold back. Because I got the expensive
94.
ones.
I got a total of 94 gold back.
Also, because I felt like it, I decided to math out how long it actually takes for the Mystic Carriage to get to where it's going, and with no stops, 12 and a half days to get the full 250 miles. It's a thing.
That's a long time.
I mean, not exactly in Geb where everyone lives forever, but in general, yeah. So does anyone else have any underwater stuff they need to sell? Potions, anything?
You did get more back from me. I got 77 gold back. I didn't have that much left.
I had a lot. I over prepared.
I think I used them.
I mean, you can
I've
always
also-
check. They're probably
And
still
I'm
sitting
pretty
in your
sure
bag.
Arthur gave me a lot too.
Oh,
I got-
Arthur gave me just enough because I used twice as much as everyone else.
Yeah, that is a thing that happened.
Also a potion of waiter breathing.
Yeah?
Yeah, English.
Is that in your
English.
native skeletal tongue?
Clack, 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 clack.
Is there a
I don't
skeletal
think I
tongue,
ever
though?
counted that.
Necrol.
Oh.
Fair.
I
Yep.
thought it was just the clacking of bones or xylophone or something.
Nope.
It's Morse
just
code.
Necrol. It's ghouls and intelligent undead.
Ooh. Oh, the diplomacy.
No, skeletons really do just click-clack. It's Morse code. You got this.
That's racist.
Hee hee.
But yes, diplomacy, if you're trying to get more for it.
It's
Do it.
Are you also going to use your hero point?
nah.
Okay, so
Coward.
50%.
Round down. It says 11. So get like 5 or
What?
50%. It says the price of potion of water breathing is 11 gold pieces. Is that right?
Yeah,
So I
so it
get half of
becomes
that?
silver.
Oh.
We,
So,
we,
like-
we have smaller units of measurement.
Yeah, it's not gold
Oh.
or bust. There are silver and coppers.
This is fair. Okay. Yes.
5 gold, 5 silver, sir.
Thank you.
Right? I'm gonna buy.
I completely forgot silver existed.
It's fine.
You know,
it never comes up.
it's gonna blow your mind when you realize there's copper too.
Like theoretically, with the amount of gold I have right now, I could just be like, okay, I'm done adventuring.
Pretty much. Like
Yeah.
a 7th level adventurer could just go, okay, I'm gonna retire and buy a small town.
We need you for one
Okay.
last job. Need you to come out of retirement.
Wait, there's a wig of holding.
Wait, what?
What?
Did you say wig?
Yeah, wig of holding.
Sounds
Interesting.
like something I need.
No.
Okay.
I
You
could
know what?
replace this hat.
I'm just gonna let that sit where it is and move on.
On your head?
I,
Because it's a wig? But
God, I'm gonna give you osteoporosis by the end of this.
Bold of you to assume he doesn't already have it.
gasp.
He'll
It's
just swap out
okay.
bones though.
I mean, doesn't that equate to the curse that he had on him before?
Ooh.
Basically.
My
Yeah.
bones.
Your bones
Okay.
don't get better; they just get worse.
So, like I said, how do you guys want to do this? You can head back to Grey Dirge, kind of regroup real quick, and then head to Yled, or you can just try and go straight there. Actually, you can go straight there. It's whatever you want to do.
Oh, wait a
Can
minute.
we
Hold
go
on.
straight there? Because there's a river there.
Bridges exist.
Okay, just making sure.
So, I need to buy something.
Okay.
Wait. Never mind. I changed my mind. I thought I had it semi-purchased until I did it for real. But I changed my mind. I didn't realize that. Carry on.
Okay. So, what's the plan here, guys?
Well, I don't need to go anywhere. Which means that we can just go straight on to Yled and kill yet another hag.
I think that sounds good to me. Unless we have anything else that others would like to do.
No.
Burn down that fucking hag's house a second time.
Just to assert dominance.
Yes.
We've started a lot of fires.
Yeah, that is a thing you guys do kind of a lot.
Fire.
But in
Well,
terms
one
of
was a
like normal
fire.
D&D parties, only 2 major fires is not that crazy.
Nice.
At least not this far into a campaign. And I don't know what that says about you guys.
Are you saying that we should start more
Not at all.
fires?
I'm sure we have a
I
record
think we
though
should
for
start
bar
more
fights. Though.
fires.
Not really.
We have a record of taking over bars.
We have an
Perhaps.
astounding rate of bar ownership.
Oh.
So no one has any other thing to do before heading to Yled.
Not that I can think of.
Alright. So with that, the 12 and a half fucking days commence.
Don't I have to make a check?
Oh, yes, you do. Sorry.
I don't remember the check.
Should be like an Arcana or something. Pretty sure it's Arcana. Where the fuck did it go?
And I need one other person to also roll with me. I do remember that.
Yes. So it was, the primary check was Arcana or Occultism, which obviously is you, and the secondary was Crafting or Driving Lore, which no one has Driving Lore, so Crafting.
Hello, I craft.
I can also make the craft check if you want.
Ooh.
Does not matter to me. There's my really good roll.
I'll let you take this one, Arthur.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Lucas. Here we go.
Actually, it's a 3rd level ritual,
Woo.
Nice.
Thank you.
because that would make it 6th level, right?
Dang, how's your crafting better than my Arcana?
I brew potions. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Anyway, I put some points in for the potiones.
Yeah, so even without the 8, it would crit.
We get there 5 minutes earlier.
Also, because
Okay.
it bothered the shit out of me and I wanted to check, like, I did the math for the carriage, and the Mystic Carriage lasts for a week. But with the speed it goes, it cannot physically reach 250 miles in the week, and that doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
8 days a week, buddy. That's how we do it.
I
lot of
guess,
days.
like, assuming it just never stops, maybe? I don't know.
That's a thing in my hag book.
Yes, that's part of all the fun stuff you got out of the Hag book, including the fucking flying cauldron.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that.
Yeah, that is the thing that you own. at least the recipe to. You don't own it yet. So, after just under 2 weeks, you guys will arrive at Yled. Give me a few seconds here.
Oh, this looks like more like my speed.
Woo, woo. All right.
Okay, so here we go. So as you guys enter the city, you start moving through the Three Gates Plaza. Although Yled is primarily a city of the dead, the Three Gates neighborhood is lively. Students carrying books come and go from residential lodgings in the three cemeteries. Shops sell clothing bearing the tower and moon logo of the Twilight Castrum. Several cafes on the plaza are open, with skeletons pouring coffee, tea, or more rarefied drinks for customers. As you pass the cafe, you're going to hear a voice kind of shouting at you. Yoo-hoo! Yes, over here! The voice is familiar, and as you glance towards the cafe, you will see your patron, Berlin, sitting in the deep shadows beneath an awning at a round table with two men. Fancy seeing you all here. I didn't think you had a reason to come here, or did you just miss me that much?
Guilty. How goes it, Berlin? It's been too long.
Well, you know,
Have you-
business. It simply never ends. Sit down, sit down. I'll introduce you. Never too early for a little networking, right? Am I right? Of course I'm right. Sit down.
Right. Have you met Arthur Jr.? And I'm gonna pop out Arthur Jr. from my tattoo.
Do you just carry that around with you all the time?
All the time.
Okay.
Does
But-
she recognize my hag?
No, she
my
didn't
hag?
know who the hags were, and you haven't reported to her since
Okay.
the hag hunt started. Which,
Okay.
I guess, if the math is still mathing, was like almost a month ago.
Gotcha.
Pretty busy.
That'll be fine.
Sits down silently.
Hey, calm down there, buddy. You're making too much noise.
So to who do we owe the pleasure? You have some associates?
Ah, yes,
here?
of course. To my right is Bloodlord Kirill Vonth, and she'll gesture to a white with a lanky right. Fucking, I'm having a stroke over here today, guys.
Fine.
Mhm.
No worries.
She's going to motion towards a white sitting on her right, and with lanky white hair and eyes of crimson fire. These are the people you were telling me about. In the report of your agent Gishkar, yes, at Shore. Yeah, I told you. I knew them, and here they are. And she'll gesture at the other, a handsome and slender man whose open robes show off his muscular chest. And of course, it's an honor to present Bloodlord Zithny. We've all heard much about the celebrants lately, and Lord Zithny is tied to them. Yes, your star is ascending, my lord.
Might I interest any of you in a telling of fortune? It's not a trade that I'm active in so much as it's something that I used to do. But I will say that it's like riding a shoot, what's the equivalent of bicycles? Are there bicycles in Gav?
Yes, but Zithny's just gonna
They got
cut you off
wheelchairs, they're
halfway through
good.
the sentence. Yes, I accept.
Ooh.
What's
Okay.
everyone drinking? I'll buy. After all, you only live once, eh?
Hey, well,
Wait a minute.
actually, I don't. I would like to make that fortune telling roll.
Okay, so go for it.
What do I glean?
I believe that's just a success at standard DC. So,
Okay.
okay, so give me a fortune. You're
Oh,
doing this.
yes. Oh.
You are
I'm
accurately
seeing.
telling the fortune of a vampire who is also a bloodlord.
I see blood in your future. Have you encountered any blood recently, my blood lord?
So you look at him as he's sloshing around a bit of blood in a wine glass. Fuck. What kind of day am I having today, guys? Take a shot every time I mispronounce a word.
I want to live.
But as you say that, and you see him kind of sloshing around the blood in the wine glass. Ah,
I knew
yes,
I was.
very astute.
I knew I wasn't rusty. Anyone else care for a fortune?
Next, he's going to tell us it's dark.
How did you know? I was just telling my buddy the other day that water was wet.
Actually
Fascinating.
sticky, but okay.
Well, Burley's going to pipe up. Well, if you need a place to stay, I've been staying at the Hostel Hostel. It's quiet, and I like the quiet, and they let me keep my servants with me at all times, which is convenient for me. I believe Kiro over here is staying at the Queen's Loft, and Zithny over there. I don't actually know whose bed he's staying in today.
So the usual. Got it. Got to get that invite.
Mm.
Yep.
What was the name of the last tag that we've
The,
discovered here?
so, wait, you mean the one you're hunting in this
Yes,
particular?
the one we're
Okay.
currently hunting.
Yes, Nathnoma.
Okay, I would like to ask if that name means anything to either of the
Did I
three
put
of
her
them.
in the cheat sheet? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
But just as much as you're mispronouncing, I will mispronounce that if I actually try and ask. So I will ask the three at the table if they know anything about that person.
Okay. You mentioned the name, and Berline's just going to go. I have never heard of that person in my life. But make me a perception check to kind of glance at the other two. All right. So with the 22, you're going to see a bit of a grimace on Kiril's face as you mention the name, but Zithny's going to immediately pipe up. Oh, I hate that vicious old bitch. At my first social outing as a bloodlord, she waited until I was in front of our king Geb himself before calling me, and I quote, a dagger-toothed dandy and a perfumed leech. Now that was centuries ago, but what good is undeath if I can't hold a grudge for all eternity?
You make a
To
very
that.
fine point.
Daggertooth is rather rude.
Personally, I wish she'd finally just choke on her own eye. But her position as a visiting professor is up for renewal this month, and I intend to use all my leverage to ensure she's cast out on her bony behind.
We may be able to assist with this.
I don't want to go back to school.
Getting a teacher fired? Let's go.
When you say bony behind, are you implying that she's skeletal?
Oh, no, not at all. I apologize.
It's
do-
okay.
Do you even know anything about her, or just you are looking for her and you have a name and she is here?
We have a name and location. We are actively seeking an audience.
Well, at the moment, you're
As it
hunting for a
were.
grave hag. At the moment, she's been teaching necromancy up at the Twilight Castrum. Which is why I'm going to be more than happy to see her removed from her position. I've been discreetly giving them donations in small sums. And at this point, they are planning on naming a building on campus after me. Yes, the Zithny Hall for Vampiric Studies. Has a very flattering ring to it, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Studying vampires or like studying with them?
Perhaps
vampires
both.
that are studying.
Oh, well. What would we need to study besides
Everyone.
our perfection?
Blood?
Well, there is a long history of vampires being in positions of power and causing conflicts and history to happen all over the place.
As they should.
Exactly. Well, as much as I enjoy tea and blood and everything else as much as the next person, I'm going to retire to my own lodging for the time being, but if you all want to join me, we can all relish in all of the enjoyment that Yled has to offer.
Can I look to the other people? Do we have anything right away that we're trying to do?
The partying sounds pretty nice to me.
I was
Nothing
kind
that
of hoping
requires.
I was gonna be the only one. Fuck it off. You guys can do the story.
As many or as little people can join in on this as possible. It is up to you guys.
We'll join in the revelry.
Okay, is everyone going with Zithny at this time?
Oh yeah, we're in a
Fuck.
college town. We're fucking this up.
All right. So, as you guys are making to leave, Kira will speak up. Well, if you decide you would like to get to know me a bit better, here is the number for my room at the Queen's Lofts. I look forward to getting to know each of you better there.
Guys.
I'll take the card with the number.
So, as you guys start moving to leave, Zithny's going to speak up as you start walking down the street. I hope you didn't expect us to loiter in that boring place all night. Your letter has too many stimulating distractions to offer. Oh, no, no, no. We're going to party, my new friends. We're going to revel, we are going to indulge, and we are going to overconsume. Do try to keep up. It'll impress the other celebrants.
Yum, yum.
Heck
My
yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah, it's in the name. They're celebrating. Celebrant.
So, you move down the road towards what looks like a very well-made playhouse called the Twine Stories. And he'll approach the sort of ticket window where a skeleton will just be in the window. And from afar, you'll see him start arguing with Zithny.
Kind of argument.
Make a perception check.
God dang it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we listen in on this?
So, Zithny is trying to purchase tickets for all of you in a balcony seat, but the skeleton manning the ticket desk is very insistent that the playhouse is closed for the evening. And Zithny is
They
determined
even
to
know
get
who
seats
we
in the
are?
The skeleton, no. Zithny, I mean, the skeleton probably doesn't know who you guys are. He might know who Zithny is, but essentially Zithny is trying to get into a playhouse that is closed and isn't even doing anything tonight.
We're gonna let the man cook.
So, with one loud angry growl, he's going to punch the window for the ticket booth and then turn back to all of you. Fine, we can come back to this another day. I will settle for drinks nearby, I suppose.
Settle.
Oh, if they want to charge me for it, I'll pay for it, but I don't think they're going to even bother. Well, come with me. I know a nice little place around here. And he's going to take you to what looks like maybe the skeeviest bar you've ever seen in your life. So,
Oh yeah.
As you enter the last word, you can see smoke kind of choking the entire establishment. As you can just hear the loud talk of everyone around the bar. As he immediately orders an entire bottle of wine for all of you.
Oh
God
yeah.
damn.
So, now that we're away from your patron and Kirill the boar, tell me about yourselves. Who are you? I'd love to hear more about what you've done.
uh,
Don't all speak up at once.
Well,
I'm gonna let Arthur introduce himself first. He
Yeah.
seems very deserving.
oh, well, okay. The name's Arthur Reedus. In a prior life, I was a fortune teller, but now, um,
I see death has
seeking,
not changed much for you.
yeah, I will say, seeking more out of Geb, hoping to really, oh, what's the word?
Well, you're currently a Bloodlord's lapdog, so there's that.
Yes, well, one step away from being more than just a lowly lapdog, I would say. So maybe one day I can operate a ticket booth just like that other skeleton we saw.
Wow, I see you have extremely lofty goals.
Thank you very much. Also, hoping to maybe find a better place for Arthur Jr., and I'm gonna bring out Arthur Jr. again to live aside from the tattoo in my arm.
Just to let you know, I would keep that put away. You
Oh.
are, in fact, in a tavern full of hungry undead. That is more like an appetizer in this place.
Okay, Arthur Jr. back.
Anyways, and Faraday, he's going to look at you. Uh, who are you? We are going to have a tourney to get to know each other, so might as well get started early.
I am Fair de Lance. I am, well, still a hired killer. I was decided to take my exploits further out than the small little hovel I used to inhabit. Given such a great gift, I decided to share it with as many people as I could.
Well, I'd assume you're good at killing, because obviously if you're good at something, you don't do it for free. I may have
Of
needed your
course not.
services at some point, but not for right now. At the moment, if you're actually going to go after Nathnoma, I can make it worth your while if you bring her to me alive.
That goes against my skill set, but we'll see if the price is right.
Uh, and Zithny's going to notice the holy symbol around your neck, Faraday. Well, you could join in. Seems like you would know what you're doing.
I do. It's just recently it's been harder to control myself. It's been too much fun.
Understandable. Well, if you kill her, I win. If you bring her to me alive, I still win. And the rest of
Charlie.
It
you?
all depends on price.
You're talking to one of the celebrants. Price is not an object. If
Okay.
anything, if we need to make some substantial withdrawal, we'll take it out of the tax collectors union. They love it when we do that.
Well, speaking of hired killers, Lucas Corbin, assassin from the Shadow Plane, here seeking my fame and fortune in Geb.
From Shadow Plane to Geb. Quite a transition. From a place where everything is trying to eat you to a place where everyone is trying to eat you.
not that different and just as much death.
Well, at least this place is classier.
Make a fair point.
And he's going to look at you, Lazarus. And you? I see you carry your undead minion with you everywhere you go, so I'm going to take
Yeah.
a wild guess that you are a necromancer.
Don't know what that gave it away, but yeah, I'm trying to not achieve perfection, but push boundaries where they probably shouldn't be pushed. And what better way to do that than on undead?
Well, this is Geb, a place where any boundary can be pushed if you try hard enough. I can commend
Exactly.
the effort. Anywho, drink up, everyone. We have many places to go today. And I'm going to need everyone to make me fort saves to essentially just chug down your individual bottles of wine.
Do we have to chug?
You can abstain
Yes.
from it.
This is the start of that weird quest in Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
If you
night
would
to
like to abstain
remember.
from it, you can.
Nah.
This is a fort.
Yes.
I didn't update my fort. That's 26. Let me do that now.
Jesus, maybe this is the day that everyone rolls high.
Nope.
And Laz does not have a fucking crit point. Okay. So, Lazarus, your tiny frame is not used to inhaling this much alcohol at one time.
More of a sipper. All right. I hadn't done this since college. It's been a
Understandable.
minute.
Well, little
Hey,
Lazarus, if you want to do me a favor and pay the tab real quick, just go speak with the bartender.
What?
You've got this.
Hey, lady, zombie, D something. You're gonna carry me around, and I'm just gonna like crawl on top of her.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
going to
Oh,
pay the
Should-
tab?
No. Basically following the party, but like, I'm sufficiently inebriated.
Laz, take your chaperone to pay the tab.
Chaperone, I own her.
Minion, whatever. Just be a good boy and pay the tab.
Why?
Why are you asking me questions?
Fair
Why?
question.
You guys are me questions.
oh, I can take care of the tab here.
No,
I thi-
Arthur, sit down.
Oh, okay.
Lazarus, this is not how you want to start a relationship.
Whoa,
And-
whoa, buddy! I ain't that way.
Just go pay the tab so we can move on with our night.
All right, but you're getting nexties.
Absolutely. So, as you all watch Lazarus approach the bar to go pay the tab, Zithany's going to motion to all of you. Come along, we're leaving.
We, like, as in
Yes.
at Lazarus too.
No. Lazarus can't
Oh.
keep up, and that's fair enough for him. He can sleep it off elsewhere. We have things to do, and we can't drag along the weak-willed.
Damn. He really said that.
I'm going. Okay. Can I? I want to try to sneakily do something.
What are you trying to do?
I'd like to let Arthur Jr. out to kind of lead Lazarus towards us so he doesn't get left behind.
So, You guys make your way out the door as Arthur makes his way towards Lazarus. And Lazarus, you approach the bar in Decrozia's arms.
Hey, barkeep.
Yes.
I was told to put it on uh Fancy Man's tab. Said something about a tab.
Oh, Lord
That he
Zithny. He paid
Yes,
before he
yeah.
came in.
Okay. What?
Yeah, he pays in advance.
Oh. Well, okay then. Fare thee well, and I give like the bluntest salute to my face.
Okay. So, Lazarus Decrozia turns around as you look back towards the table, which now sits empty. And Arthur Jr. Simply sits on the ground in front of you, ready to try and lead the way.
It's a kitty. Why are there four?
Uh-oh.
Walk a kid.
Decrocia, follow the kitty.
I'm gonna. I would. Oh wait, let me see.
I'm gonna pet the kitty.
I'll be using. Wait, how long does this? Can I use my familiar's face spell to communicate with Lazarus? Through Arthur Jr.
What does that do again?
So it's got a range of 1 mile, but it essentially lets me see through and a familiar's face. So it's a divination spell. I have to sustain it, but I can speak
So
through
yeah,
the
you
target.
can do it.
Cool. Lazarus, it's me, Arthur.
Did you die?
Not
Are
again.
the spirits talking to me?
No, this is Arthur Jr. But with Arthur's voice. I know this is hard to explain, but just trust me and follow me.
Just trust you, bro. Okay.
Yeah, and gonna just kind of walk towards our general
Decrocia,
direction.
follow. Whispering, but not actually whispering.
Okay. So, all of you continue walking down the road towards your next destination as Lazarus trails far behind, being led by the cat. Your friend will be able to sleep it off later. I just don't want anyone to slow us down. We have a full night ahead of us.
Of course.
Bold of you, I don't know if you can rally.
I know a good club down the road we can go to. It should be just fine. It'll let us take the edge off a bit. So, he'll lead the three of you to this kind of just discreet looking building that'll just walk straight into the front door of, as the smell of opium immediately hits your nostrils.
Whoa.
Excellent.
It's been a long time.
Smells like felony in here.
So he'll sit down at a table in the back as he starts passing around opium to each of you. Well, come along, don't be shy, as he'll just get straight to it.
Are you going to explain how to take opium now?
Can you explain how a skeleton would take opium?
I was actually wondering if I could make it so it falls right through my jaw and pretend to take it.
Make me a deception check.
Hell yeah. Okey-dokey. I'm gonna hero point that because I feel like it would be very rude if I failed this. Okay.
Okay. So, Zithny does not seem to notice that you faked taking the opium, so you are fine.
Cool.
Anyone who is indulging in the opium is going to need to make me a fortitude save.
I am abstaining for religious reasons
Oh, okay.
because that is a known painkiller. Drinking's one thing. I can do a little bit of that, but straight up, nah.
Ooh, that might be a hero point there.
Up to you. Hero point or not to hero point? Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing just fine. So, Faraday, Zithany sees you not partaking. Reservations about that, my friend?
It numbs the pain. Not my thing.
Make me a diplomacy check.
Well, fucking damn it. I'm not good at that. I'm an intimidator.
You can use intimidate instead, if you'd like.
Fuck. I don't know if I. That's like a. Hmm.
Oh, I thought there wasn't going to be any combat.
It's not combat. Basically,
Battle.
you have choices of how to deal with it. It's you either roll the fort save for whatever you're doing at that time, or you have to basically convince
Try
him to let
again.
you stay.
Can I attempt to aid him with this?
Sure.
Yeah, that's all I got. It's maybe
I'm
gonna
gonna say-
be a 2021, but I don't think that's enough. Even though that is my better skill. Sucks.
Doesn't say. Wouldn't he be able to use a religion check for that? Because it is his religion.
Both rolls would suck hard.
But either way,
It would be the,
I'm-
it'd be the
Lucas,
same as
if
my.
you would like to aid, you may do so.
diplomacy then.
Yep. Okay. So with the
attempt was
aid,
made.
he will meet. Give me 2 seconds here.
Because the reason that you're abstaining is to feel the pain of life or unlife. The reason why I'm going fuck it is because Lucas has a very hard life.
Well, I literally worship a torture god, and
Yeah.
I have a chain wrapped around my arm at all times to cause me pain.
Mm-hmm. We got this.
So, you successfully convince Zithny to keep you along for now. Well, understandable, religious reasons and all, but I expect you to ramp it up for the rest of the night.
Shocked you think I wouldn't.
So, you guys stay in this opium den for about another 2 hours. As finally he stands up, stretches a bit as he takes one last puff. Well, I'm famished. Let's go get some food for the rest of the night.
Sounds good to me.
Arthur, does Arthur Jr. eventually lead Lazarus here?
Yes, but I will speak to Lazarus and let him know. Hey, it's got to look as though you made your way here on your own. Okay, got it? How are you feeling?
How long have I been led around?
See, this would be before the 2 hours, so sorry. I kind of forgot that whole situation was happening. So basically, a
Would be
total
like-
of like 10 minutes. So essentially, you're just getting started here.
That's a fast turnaround.
So
Aw.
you've been being led around by a cat for 10 minutes as you reach the house that is actually an opium den.
And
I'd probably say just give me like an hour and I'll be good.
I would also like Arthur Jr. to kind of be sneaking around, so I'd like to maybe have a sneak check, just because I have shown this Bloodlord what Arthur Jr. looks like, and I don't want my ruse to be discovered.
I mean,
By,
okay.
He'll
uh,
definitely notice the cat, not the rat folk following it.
No, I'm being carried by my
Yeah.
zombie.
Fair.
So Arthur Jr. Air Sneak. Let me see.
Yep,
I
roll
did
one.
update this, I believe. Let me just double check. Stealth, yes, stealth 11. So 24.
So you trying to have him hide outside or come back to you?
I feel like outside would be less risky as far as being spotted goes.
Okay.
So outside.
So, Lazarus, you're basically sitting outside of this house for the 2 hours that they're in there. Just kind of getting over your fucking buzz.
Yep.
So, after 2 hours, you see Zithny and your compatriots walk out of the opium den as Zithny looks down at you, sitting next to your fucking zombie. Ah,
Howdy.
Oh, you found us.
It wasn't that hard. You're kind of hard to miss, skeleton boy.
Thank you.
yes, of course.
Also, giant shield.
We're happy to have found you again, of course. Well, we were going to indulge in some food. You should come along.
Ooh. What kind of food we feeling?
Pair of ribs.
Oh, no, no, no. If we're going to get food anywhere, we're going to make sure it's worth our while. I know a place that
Ooh.
sells some more exotic food.
Exotic, you say? You're piquing my interest.
Yes, they speak with different adventurers around here, getting their spoils from whatever they end up killing on the road, and cook it up for whoever wants it. They've been working through a purple worm for the last few days.
Oh.
Mm.
Purple worm,
See.
you say?
Anyways, let's go. We need to keep our energy up for the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
So, he'll lead you to this little restaurant where you can see all kinds of people feasting on just large platters of purple worm meat.
I assume this is going to be poisonous.
Do any of us know what purple worm meat is, or what purple worm is?
Roll me a nature check.
Oh yeah, because definitely good with nature.
I'm
Kind of
Oh.
okay with it.
You know,
Well, I don't know what nature is. You've never been.
Man, it's a +1.
See,
I didn't expect that.
you don't
Check
know.
this out.
Oh,
Yeah, it's no idea.
yeah, so Lucas, you only have the most basic of knowledge, knowing that purple worm is a very large subterranean creature, and that's all you've got.
Mm.
Salud.
I mean,
Is big earthworm.
Mm.
Purple worms aren't poisonous. They're venomous, but it can't bite us anymore. We're going to be biting it.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Clearly.
Yum, yum.
I don't know. Everything we've tried so far has tried to kill us, so I just assumed.
Going to exclaim finally somebody that understands what venomous versus poisonous is.
So,
Well, we'll see. It's. I assumed it was poisonous because we're going to be eating it. I didn't expect the dead worm to bite us.
I'm gonna
Might be a
take a
meat
big
drink.
You
bite.
never know.
yep. So, they're going to put a big platter in front of each of you with a essentially just large slab of purple worm meat and just a kind of picture of this strange looking green liquid in the middle.
Ah, that's what's going to kill us. Got it.
So, you're going to see Zithny immediately pick up the pitcher and kind of put just a bit of a glaze over his purple worm meat before digging in.
Can I make a check on what this glaze is? Like I don't know if I can justify it being crafting, but I feel like with potion making and such, I feel like it could be kind of
You know what?
parallel.
Yeah, with alchemy, I'd give you that. It'll be one of the higher lore DCs, but yeah, you can go for it.
Okie dokie. So I can use my crafting. This is correct because I don't
Yeah.
have like Okay, cool. Wa-chow.
I was gonna
Ooh.
say I did take alchemical crafting.
If I could, let me think.
Well, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
you
guess.
got alchemical crafting from your fucking not hag stuff, witch stuff for the cauldron and whatever.
Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, identify alchemy. Do we don't can I
Uh,
use a second hero point yet or nah?
Technically, you would have one in about 60 seconds, so if you want to use it immediately, you can.
I would love to.
Point well spent.
Welcome to my world.
Yes.
Lucas, are
It
you
got
also
better.
trying to make a check, or are you just gonna let this one ride?
Yeah. Since I did take alchemical crafting, I will try and identify what it is.
Thank you.
Okay. You will know that this is in fact purple worm venom they're using to just kind of glaze the meat with.
Yeah,
Enhance it.
I probably could have made that check without really rolling, based on the fact that the same shit that's in that glass is probably the same shit that's leaking out of my face daily.
Yeah, you'll know that obviously purple worm venom is very dangerous when injected with it. Not really sure what happens when you ingest it.
Well, it's venom, so unless you have ulcers, you're fine.
Unsure.
Does my crit do I crit fail the check or
Oh
like
yeah,
do I
Arthur, you're pretty sure. You're not quite certain though. It might
You're
be
pretty
gravy.
sure it's maple syrup.
gravy?
Yeah,
I'm gonna take
it's probably gravy.
my lord, may I have a cup of the glaze there?
Of course, I would be a little surprised if you didn't. It's part of the experience.
Thank you, thank you. And I'm gonna take a drink out of this cup.
Okay. Uh,
So it just sloshes down into his pelvis.
so is everyone digging into the purple worm meat, or
I'm
is anyone
ingesting.
abstaining?
I will be taking a double glazing of this here shit. Because
Brave
I said
man.
I was told to step it up, so twice.
Do I want to?
I will eat the worm meat, but I will get as little of the glazing on it as possible.
All right. So, Lazarus, are you partaking?
I'll do the same as
Okay.
Lucas.
So, everyone make the usual fortitude save. At the moment, everyone has
Hell
different.
yeah!
At the moment, everyone has different DCs based on how many times they've indulged.
Fudge.
1 second here. I need to make sure I got all of my bonuses because I have bonuses to this.
I
I
think
don't know if I want to keep that. What did it roll on the die?
4, 3, 4.
Rolled a 12 on the die.
Okay, so I get some bonuses here.
Basically, as long as you don't crit fail, you are still okay. There just might be some downsides.
okay.
We just got another one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to mine for now.
I physically don't.
What the fuck, dude?
Roll
This dice
20.
roller is trash today.
Yeah.
I have a +1 to mine for mine.
I don't know. My excuse was I took a double.
So, in this order, we're just going to go down the line in terms of success. Lazarus, you're basically fine. Maybe it's because of all the alchemicals or death you've worked with in the past, but you're not really sure. Uh, your mind gets like a little fuzzy, but other than that, you're okay. Going down
My
the
brain.
line, Lucas and Faraday, you both failed, but didn't crit fail. So you will each be drained one, and you kind of just lean back in your chairs as you start seeing all sorts of fuzzy colors and things.
Pretty.
Arthur,
Yeah. Yeah.
your skull rolls off onto the table. You are seeing so many different colors and experiencing so many different things right now.
Lazarus, when did you get pink stripes, man? Where did those stripes come from?
Well, see, I'm gonna give him a full dissertation
Oh,
on the
Lazarus,
intricacies of like what the fuck is that called?
oh, oh, I don't know what it's called.
I don't
What is
remember
it
what it's
called,
but
Lazarus?
it's like humans have them too, to like a very faded degree.
Wow.
well, Lazarus, I'm going to just let you know Arthur isn't taking in very much of what you're saying right now. He's gonna need some time.
I
I might have something for this. I would like to medicine check my compatriots.
uh,
Okay, roll for it.
in the meantime, I'm gonna roll my head
I'll
towards
hear about that.
Lazarus.
It's better. Do I have anything to help that? Probably not. This would be treat poison effectively, or at least first aid.
Arthur Jr.
I mean, yeah, just medicine check of 23.
Yeah, so with the 23, you know that this poison isn't really hurting them so much as just acting like a very strong hallucinogen.
Hmm.
So, you can tell
Luke.
Faraday and Lucas got a pretty mild hit off of this. Arthur is, yeah,
He's zonked.
yeah, he gone.
Lucas, 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 where's Arthur Jr. and why do you have his head on?
I'm
Uh,
going to completely ignore him and focus on my own trip.
so, lads, Zithy's just gonna kind of pat you on the back. I must say, you had me a bit worried before at the start, but you've taken this bit rather well.
See, I've been out of school for a while, so I haven't partied like that in a while. So tolerance is lower. That's all.
You have to apologize. I don't like to be slowed down very often, and I wasn't quite sure after that first bar if you could keep up.
I get it.
But apparently, Arthur is the next one to drop, I guess.
Did drop.
I didn't expect that to affect him because he has no organs.
Yeah, it's a sort of mind over matter type deal.
Oh,
Bold
my
of you to assume he has a
mind.
mind.
Would you like me to tell your fortune?
Yes.
And he's just gonna kind of pat you on the head, Arthur. You just rest now.
Oh, sleep sounds nice.
All right. Well, we need to give Faraday and Lucas here some time to ride it out, and then we can move on. We're gonna need to wash this down pretty soon. So it takes about another hour before Faraday and Lucas start acting like themselves again.
Hooray.
Hey
Hmm.
guys.
Arthur is still just head on table, disconnected from his body with his mouth hanging open, just kind of uttering nonsense.
I see purple in your future and worms.
Mm.
That's good, Arthur. All right, are we ready to be moving on then?
Absolutely.
I thought we could wash it down with some more refreshments. So, I was considering shots. What do you guys think? It's pretty early in
Shots
the
of-
night.
What?
Oh, relax. This is just normal shots.
Okay, I didn't want to be like, well, I'm drinking blood now. That's just because.
I would never
Not-
unwillingly force someone to drink blood.
Appreciate that.
That is something
Not a
that should
fan
be
of pig
partaken in with joy.
Understand? I mean, I get it.
No, this will be a bit of a reprieve for all of you. We're just going to be drinking some whiskey. Well, not whiskey. Maybe whiskey. Maybe everything. Either way. So, he's going to lead you guys back to the tavern you first started in, the last word, as he starts ordering shots for the table. All right, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Yes. And we don't have Arthur straggling around? Okay, good. Anyways, drink up, boys. We have the rest of it. We have the rest of the night ahead of us.
I don't know if we do if we've been here several hours.
Oh no. Like, in this book, this entire sequence takes a total of like 10 hours.
We're already through like
At least
4.
Basically, you're on like hour 6 with the shots.
I'm gonna have DeCroja take the shot.
fuck.
Wait.
My zombie. She's part of the party, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Zithi's gonna watch you just giving your shot to a zombie. And he's gonna chuckle a little. You can make me a diplomacy check to kind of.
Sure. Well, could I make it a medicine check so I can phrase it as I'm just trying to see what happens to her body? For science.
You know what? Sure.
Hell yeah.
So he'll kind of listen to your explanation. You know, I've seen a zombie shamble around, and I've seen a drunk shamble around. I can't say I've seen a drunk zombie shamble around. That would be nice.
Right?
Okay, so Faraday and Lucas, are you just taking the shot straight up?
Yeah.
Shots.
Okay.
Kind of scared that my rolls are slowly getting lower and lower as the night progresses.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen above like a 7 today. Oh, I did once. I rolled a 16.
Well,
I remember
Lucas,
that.
look at it this way. Every time you've made one of these fort saves, the DC's gone up.
Mm-hmm. And my rolls have consistently gone down a little bit, so.
Okay. So, Lucas and Faraday, the night's starting to catch up with you at this point, as you are now sloshing around with a decent amount of alcohol with you. Lucas, you have opium in your system, and both of you have essentially ingested venom.
Just a little bit.
You're still up and about, but you are now both drained too.
Oof.
So,
Oh, that's why drained actually makes the fortitude save go down.
mhm. So, as you guys keep going through shot after shot, Zithny basically just keeps cracking jokes about himself and just generally talking about how awesome he is.
Do you need me to roll a save for DeCroja?
Sure.
Okay. I believe that is my Arcana. Yeah. Oh, she's fucking fine. God damn. She's done this before in her past life. I'm gonna be taken back like, huh, didn't expect that. Writing it down.
Well, you guys have been good sports listening to everything I've had to say. Do you have anything to ask of me? I can tell you a bit more about your current target. I can tell you about the other Bloodlord that wants your attention. Ask me anything. I'm an open book.
I'm more interested in the target. Where are we looking? Where does she hang out? That kind of thing.
Well, she usually teaches at the Twilight Castrum, but I can tell you for sure that she does have an office that you could potentially visit during her off time.
What does she do, like, magic wise?
She's a necromancer.
Uh-huh.
She frequents no, frequent isn't the word. She heavily traffics in cursed objects, haunted things. Basically, if it has some horrific effect on you, she probably has it somewhere in either her house or her office. I'm not quite sure where her house is. That might be a Cairo question, but I know she at least has an office.
Mm-hmm. Um,
I don't know about the other guy. Is he as fun as you are?
I'd like to think of him as a bore. He has his own kind of fun. Uh, if you really want to get him talking, more than likely he's going to challenge you to one of his favorite board games. If you indulge him, he'll probably be willing to talk to you.
Ooh, games! I love games. What kind of board games?
Some economic strategy, something or another. He's tried to get me to play it before, and it's not my cup of tea. I don't know
That sounds like a brain thing.
exactly. And I'm not sure about all of you, but I don't want to spend several hours huddled around a table. At least not without a nice drink in hand. Well, now that we've washed down our dinner? Lunch? Not quite sure what time it is, actually. But dawn should be approaching soon, so our last stop is probably going to be our lodging for the night. I know a brothel not too far from here.
All right.
And,
I think, could instead of like asking in the way of like, hey, give me the address, it's gonna be like, it's going to be like, where at? I'm gonna go pick up our friend because if that's what we're staying for the night, you probably want him by us.
oh, he'll be fine there. People pass out there all the time.
Yeah, but he's a friend.
Fine, if you feel so strongly about it, you can pick up your friend's pieces.
I don't wanna, but
Then don't.
I have to set a good example for the two that are a little wobbly at the knees at the moment.
Look, this is Geb. Most of the people at this table are more than likely going to end up immortal in the next decade or so. And this little transgression, letting him just sleep it off, no one's going to remember it. Hell, I'm not even going to remember it tomorrow.
But I will.
See, and that's the problem with you younger folk. You have a conscience.
I wouldn't go that far.
Drink.
Got him.
Look, you give it a few centuries, and you won't care anymore. Don't worry. But if you insist on picking up your friend and all of his pieces parts, we'll walk by there on the way, I suppose.
I appreciate it.
We could use him as a puzzle.
Yeah. Oh, intrusive thought. No.
Zithny is going to take you back the route to where the restaurant was. As Lazarus, you look in to see many other people kind of slumped back in their chairs, kind of having the same effect. Some zombies are kind of spinning Arthur's head around on the table right about now.
Oh boy, that's that's not good. I'm gonna basically be like, get away.
But we were having such fun.
I don't care.
I'm not having fun.
Yeah,
I'm here
you'll
for-
be fine. Fine, take them, go.
Thank you. And I'll give him 2 gold, like a gold apiece.
You came
So
back.
they're gonna
for me.
perk up at that.
You came back for me.
Lazarus had you pick up Arthur's head. You can see on the back of his head, it looks like they scribbled on some rather obscene drawings in ink.
That's fine. Because I was probably gonna do that anyway.
My skull feels funny.
It looks funny.
Thank you. Wait a second.
Yeah, just I'm gonna attach it to his body, and I'm gonna basically ride him while I hold his body on the skeleton, so that way it doesn't crumble. And I'm gonna have Decroja basically carry him. It's weird. Don't think about it.
Think about
Wait, so
it.
Decrozier is carrying Arthur, and you're trying to ride Arthur?
I'll ride her and hold the head so his body doesn't go everywhere.
Okay,
So
fuck
Arthur,
it.
pile of bones being held with a rat riding the zombie carry.
Basically,
Mm-hmm.
we need some fan art.
It's just gonna be a giant totem pole.
Right?
So, as you approach the brothel, you can hear lively music coming from within. As Zithny just kind of drops a small sack of gold at the front counter. Okay, run along now. We've had our fun, and hopefully we'll have some fun again another day. But I'd prefer to have my fun in private.
Understandable. Enjoy your time.
Excellent.
And
Miss you already.
as everyone starts heading to their rooms, Lazarus, you're gonna feel a hand on your shoulder as Zithny stops you quickly. I apologize for how the night started. We might have gotten off on the wrong foot. And I want to make it up to you. And he's going to pull a small pouch out of his pocket. Here, have this. And he is going to give you a clear spindle ion stone.
Oh shit. Okay. God damn. I'll just toss it in my pack, but thank you.
Look, assuming you take undeath at some point, I wouldn't want to start our friendship off on a low note. So hopefully this makes up for my previous treatment of you.
Yeah. I mean, it was just circumstance of the time. Water under the bridge.
Happy you understand. Well, have fun. And happy hunting.
Thank you. You as well.
So, you guys will basically be there through the daytime.
A long time.
Well, most people can't go out in the daytime to begin with, so. So,
So
as the sun starts setting again, you guys have basically just been hanging out in this brothel, kind of just sleeping off everything that happened the day before. Well, night before.
that would be.
Does that include the status conditions or no?
Yes, the drain would. Well, I believe you would be down to drain 1. I believe it takes a day for each of those to go away. So essentially, you are hungover. Sorry.
Hold.
It's like we've got another day, another night here.
Mm.
Darn it. Sucks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I ain't got nothing for that. So I would have a little bit of fun with Arthur's anatomy.
Oh.
Don't say it like that. Yeah, but after a couple hours, he'd be able to metaphorically and literally pull himself together. But what are you doing?
Basically, he's gonna have a really long reach now.
What do you
So
mean?
like his leg bones are now his arm bones, and his arm bones are now his leg bones.
Oh, this feels funny. I'm gonna trip as soon as I try to stand on my arm leg bones. Oh, I can't
Does that count as a
stand.
handstand?
I can't,
Technically, but not really.
He didn't stand. So it'd be more of a hand fall.
Hey, buddy.
wave with. I'm gonna try to wave and like just kind of. Hello. Thanks
You
for
alright?
had better days. Thanks for picking me up.
Yeah. I figure favor for a favor there.
Hell yeah. How's our blood lord?
Well, it was better towards the end. He gave us something pretty nice.
Nice. Hell yeah.
You still feeling it?
Still feeling it, or I'm feeling okay kind of now, right? I guess I'm asking our district manager. I mean our DM.
Sorry, what happened? I apologize.
No, I'm just asking. I'm feeling pretty over the venom, correct? Venom and purple
Yes.
meat.
So you would have been drained 1, but then you kind of slept it off. So basically,
Gotcha.
you're fine.
I'm okay. I don't know. My bones don't feel right. I feel like my arms are my legs, and my legs are my arms.
You can feel
Well,
that?
My balance is off.
that is probably from the zombies last night.
Oh, those fucking undead.
Yeah, they were kind of spinning your head around when I arrived back over.
Ah, that
It
explains.
was
You
like spin
also
the
may
bottle, but
want
with
to
the
watch
skull.
your skull.
Uh,
They kind of put some things on your skull.
hmm, don't like that. If I could look
Yeah.
at my skull, I would. Arthur Jr., I'm gonna I'm gonna cast that spell again to look at the back of my skull with Arthur Jr.'s eyes. What do I see?
It's not great. You probably want to wear a hat or a hood until you can wash that off.
A good thing I do have a hat. Gonna, do I had? Did they take my hat too?
You're
I
not
think-
sure, actually.
Oh no!
You might need to go back for that. Or just kind of retrace your steps hangover style. Because you're not really sure where your hat left your head.
Hmm.
Could have been literally anywhere. So, Faraday and Lucas, you're up and about, pretty groggy from the night before,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but you have all your body parts. No one drew anything obscene on you,
Well, that's good because I would have fucking killed him.
and since you guys made it through all 5 of the ventures, you get 5 reputation points with the celebrants.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. That brings us up to 5.
At least.
Actually 9.
Oh boy.
Don't tell me no.
9.
Rude.
Hooray.
Yeah, basically got the first 4 because of the zombie you saved in the first tavern, who was part of the celebrants.
We saved somebody?
Yeah, basically cousin of the guy that used to own the place showed up to check on his cousin, then got captured because he was in the celebrants and they wanted to use him for ransom.
Okay, yeah, our first bar.
Yeah, first part. So, uh, you guys have some options. You can go seek out Kirill. You can go peek in on one of Nath Noma's lectures, or you can go immediately break into her fucking office.
Well, one of those I'm really good at. So I'm going to do the thing I'm not good at, which is paying attention. So I'm going to go to the lecture.
I was also thinking the same thing.
I will begrudgingly go as well. I don't want to go back to school.
So, as you make your way onto the campus, the Twilight Castrum is an old stone fortress with multiple towers and an imposing gatehouse. Students of all ages mingle in a large central courtyard, while staff and occasional faculty stride purposefully through adjacent corridors. A large double door stands open in the courtyard with a chalk sign standing next to it. Creating unusual undead by visiting Professor Nathnoma, second floor observation gallery. 2 students, obviously late, hurry up a broad staircase to the second floor. So, making your way to the lecture hall.
Yep. Since we know where it is now.
Yep,
Nice
I'm
and
gonna
easy.
follow them students.
So, as you enter the lecture hall, you find yourself surrounded on a curving balcony crowded with several dozen aspiring necromancers. Many of them are taking notes, and you can see Nathnoma standing in an oval-shaped lecture space, 20 feet below, dressed in a severe black dress and a matching wool jacket. As most of the space is filled with a 15-foot-long table upon which is lying an enormous 2-headed morgue. And I have an image of Nathnoma that I can just toss up there so you know what you're looking at.
Oh, yep. I see her. There she is. Oh, she's fucking ugly. All right.
Well, she is a
Yep.
hag.
Yeah, I guess, but like, come on. She's
Aw,
probably
come
got a
on.
ton
Has
of
a beautiful
money.
smile.
Yeah. all one tooth.
So, Lazarus, from looking at this, you know that she's in the middle of a create undead ritual. She's kind of explaining it as she goes over it. As one of the people in the balcony raised their hand. Excuse me, Professor. Ah, yes, Mr. Dilcure, is it? Yes, ma'am, your test subject, Solvik. Yes, Solvik, of course. Solvik has two heads. Normally, the black onyx used in this ritual is placed under the subject's tongue, so do we break it in half and put one piece under each tongue, or do we just pick one and hope for the best? Well, the onyx is what instills the subject with positive feelings toward its creator. I recommend you place an entire onyx under each tongue, Mr. Dilcure, unless you want Solvik to eat your face, which I think we can all agree would constitute a failing grade. There's some polite laughter before Nathnoma asks, does anyone else have a question for me? She'll kind of look around the lecture room looking for any other questions as the two-headed morgue behind her slowly rises up from the table.
Yeah, all I have are threats, so I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Anyone else trying to ask her any questions? We're just going to kind of watch the lecture and leave.
Pretty much.
Okay. So, she'll kind of continue going through the ins and outs of the Create Undead ritual before kind of bowing and guiding her new two-headed undead off the stage and disappearing behind the lecture stage herself. So, what are you guys doing?
I got nothing. Lazarus.
Don't really have that much either. Other because I mean, I graduated this class. It's like, I mean, she right. Like, I don't know what to say.
Hmm.
Well, with Nathnoma taking her leave from the lecture hall, you've still got options. You can try and go to her office and hope she isn't there, or hope she is and go with that. Or you can seek out the other Bloodlord Kiro from the Export Guild and try and make friends with him too.
Go play board games.
Board games.
Okay. So, is everyone going to try and get in on this, or does anyone want to sit out?
I think I'll sit out.
Probably sit out, and I'm gonna go to the office.
Ah, splitting the party, my favorite.
I mean, it worked well last time.
Yeah.
It worked well last time.
Okay, Arthur, you going with him to the office?
Faraday, would you like a companion?
If you like. I mean, I obviously can't be trusted.
I trust you, but I'll come along. I'll come along.
So, you were given the general location of her office by Zith's name, but looking around and finding the campus directory, you can find it within about 10 minutes. So the office is on the ground floor of a stone building, and as you try to enter, you find the door is locked.
You wouldn't happen to know how to get through these without making a scene.
Huh? Well, you know what? I might be able to. Let me try. What is for lock picking? Would that be deception?
Thievery.
Thievery. I got that. I can thieves. I'm trained
Uh,
in the thieving.
Faraday, did you bring the doggo with you?
Yes,
Okay, figured I'd check.
doggo is with.
Yep.
Just lie at the door. You're not actually unlocked. Or you're not actually locked. You're totally
Ooh.
unlocked.
How's that for a
Give me
thief?
a second. I'm just getting the everythings here.
Mm.
Shit. Fuck. Thank you. Can everyone? Yes. All right. Okay. So you try to pick the lock, and you're having a decent amount of trouble with it, Arthur.
Uh, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm
lock
not.
lock picking is not really your cup of tea.
Well, my thievery is kind of high. I'm not gonna say it is or isn't because I did just fail at it, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, Faraday. I did my best, or maybe I didn't.
It's okay. If we didn't look like what we were, we could maybe pose as janitors, but we may have to wait for her.
Fair, fair.
But I have ideas, so we'll wait.
Good.
Okay, so you two are waiting.
Yep.
Are you just gonna wait for the other two to do the whole board game with Kirill, or
Probably, yeah. Probably a good way to do it.
okay? So, Lucas and Lazarus, you seek out Kirill at his current residence, and at the mention of playing his favorite board game, Blood Price, uh, he will perk up. Ah, it's been a long time since I've been able to get anyone to play. You familiar with the game?
Nope. Ready to learn.
Not at all. How does one play?
Fucking. So, the game of Blood Price is an economic strategy game, simulating Geb, its factions, and all the different machinations of us Bloodlords. Uh, if you'd like, you can grab your other companions and we'd have a full board, or we can just play the three of us. It does not matter much to me.
I don't know if they wanted to join in.
Understandable. It is not for everyone. Well,
Yeah, we had a rough night.
Well,
yes, Zithny.
Yeah.
Yes, we have our connections together, and we've worked on some small projects together, but we have very different life choices.
Yeah. I haven't partied like that in like years.
So, each of you choose a piece representing one of the different factions in Geb, and basically I had to try really hard to find a way to visually represent this goddamn game, and all I could get was just to make a fucking table to keep track of this shit, because they gave me not a lot to work with.
okay.
So, essentially, it is a game of making deals, stealing resources, that sort of thing. So, the entire game itself goes on for about 6 rounds. And each turn, you can make a different check on the side here. So you can do deception to try and bluff, diplomacy to form or maintain an alliance, games lore to master the rules of play, which I don't think either of you have anyways, so it doesn't matter. Society to apply knowledge of Geb, intimidation to make an aggressive play, or you can use thievery to cheat. So the idea is that at the end of 6 rounds, or whenever someone gets 10 blood points, the game ends. So the idea is to have 10 blood points by the end of the game, which you can get by making alliances with other people in the game, or by just performing really well at the other things you do to play.
Okay. It's just one thing per round?
Yep. And every time you use one of the skills, it gets progressively harder over and over again. Basically to encourage you to try more than one strategy, but if you can do it, fucking go for it. So you're able to pick any of these factions. Kiro chose his own export guild as his player. Okay, Lazarus going as reanimators. And Lucas, you're free to take whichever faction you want. You've got options.
What are the factions?
So, looking at the top, you've got the Tax Collectors Union, the Builders League, the Celebrants, the Cardis Consortium, and the Bellator Mortis. The only one you haven't ran into at some point during this campaign is the Bellator Mortis, which is essentially just in charge of the city guard in and around Yled.
Okay. Seeing as we were with Celebrants last night, I will play as the Celebrants.
Okay. So, and as the game goes on, food and drinks will continuously be brought to you guys as time goes on. So, you will make the first move. Going for a deception check to start.
Nice.
Yep, going well.
Don't worry, it's not going to go well for me at all.
So, Lazarus, you are up.
I'll go for diplomacy.
Okay.
Just because I have it right there on my track. Nice.
All right. And Lucas, you're up.
I will go for deception first.
Okay.
Nice.
So, a very slow first round as everyone tries to get something going, but to little success. Kiro kind of looks down at the board, having almost nothing developed over the entirety of the first round, almost a little disappointed.
That was good.
Yes, I suppose this is going to be an off game for the three of us, but we'll continue on, I suppose. And he's going to try and go for intimidation as he tries to just take control of the board, basically. Jesus Christ. Okay. Man, no one's getting anything done today. Lazarus, you're up. It's not even a very high DC, we're just all rolling like shit.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'll diplomacy again. God damn it.
God, he might have to call
We're
a Mulligan.
We're gaming.
Okay, and Lucas, you're up.
I will go for diplomacy this time.
My man.
Okay,
There you
that actually
go.
will crit. So that's your first diplomacy check. But it will earn you 2 blood points.
Lovely. I
As
do
you are-
love blood points.
And you are now the only person on the board with points at this point. As you can
Oh,
see,
yeah.
Kyo getting a bit frustrated that he's doing this poorly at his own game.
Mm.
So he's gonna get a really serious look on his face as he's gonna try and go for games lore, just trying to win by just knowing the tricks of the game. And finally getting something going there. And Lazarus, you are up.
I will society. Keyboard. It's gonna be 13.
All right, and you finally get on the board with society.
Yeah.
All right, and Lucas, you are up.
Alrighty. I will go for deception this time around.
All right. All right, a 28 will succeed, but not crit, because that would be too easy. So Kiro will be getting a little anxious as the turns are kind of ticking down at this point, with not a lot on the board for anyone. So he's going to try and go for Intimidate again to try and make a bit of a power move. And succeed. As he ends up basically claiming a large patch of resources on the board for himself.
Diplomacy.
Okay. Lazarus, you try and get some diplomacy going to try and form an alliance, but you can't seem to get anything rolling at the moment.
Yeah.
So, Lucas, you are up.
I will mirror his move for intimidation.
Okay, with a success. All right. So on his turn, he's going to try and go for a society. Jesus Christ, we're never getting anything done today.
I will society again, even though I know it's harder. Awesome.
Hmm. I will try and go for deception this time around.
All right. So it'll be at a slightly... Doesn't matter. Okay, you got it.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. So this is the last round, and he will inform you that if no one's able to get to 10 points by the end of this round, there will be a single round of overtime, and if no one wins by then, the game will end in a tie.
So there's 2 more rounds, including this one.
Pretty much.
And mathematically speaking, no one can get it.
Well, the thing is, you are able to create alliances, and multiple people can win at once. So if 2 people make an alliance and reach 10 points, they are essentially co-winners.
Oh.
It's meant to be notoriously hard to win the game alone, just like in Keb, where multiple factions usually end up cooperating to achieve bigger projects. So he's going to go for another Games Lord, just to try and give himself a bit of an edge. And crit.
Yeah.
All right, so Lazarus, you are up.
Diplo.
All right, with a 25. All right, and Lucas, you are up.
All right. Now you said thievery could be used to cheat.
It can, yes.
How so?
So, for instance, manipulating some of the dice that are used for the game, or pocketing resource markers.
Would I have to choose one of those, or just kind of?
It just would be thievery.
Okay.
So,
Well,
if you wanted to do it that way, you could attempt to cheat.
So I'll be honest, my society check is bullshit.
The DC only goes up by 1 each time, so you could still most likely either make an intimidate or a diplomacy if you wanted to try.
That's fair. Gonna say, and it only goes up by 1 each time, right?
Correct. So, like, deception would be 2 higher on the DC, or
Yeah.
that's why I've been trying really hard to keep track of these numbers.
Okay. Then I will go for intimidation.
Okay, roll for it,
Nice.
Hell yeah.
and you crit it. All right. So, as the overtime comes around, Kiro's going to look across the table at you, Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd want, since I don't believe there is a way either of us can physically win at the end of this round, if we make an alliance, we will both be the winners, except for Lazarus, of course, who will be the only loser this game.
Wow.
So either win together or not at all.
You could always partner up with me, buddy.
I'd prefer not to.
Not you. One who's about to win by himself, basically.
Well, he physically can't win himself, is the thing.
Correct.
I'm going to counter his offer with me partnering up with Lazarus, saying that I have more faith currently in my compatriot than I do anybody else right now.
Thanks, buddy.
As you wish. So, he's going to still try and get one good roll in as he tries to go for one more diplomacy. Okay, and crits it. As, even though he doesn't win, he's at least a little proud of himself for making the comeback. Lazarus, you are up.
Society. Fucking
Let's
hero
go.
point.
I
Those
believe.
God damn it.
Okay,
It got better.
so Lucas, you are up. Basically, if you don't succeed this check, the game will end in a tie, and no one wins.
All right. Well, I am going to go for diplomacy.
Hey.
Okay, and that will succeed, sending you and Lazarus as the winners of the game.
High five.
Yep. High five.
Respectable. Lucas, you almost won the game on your own. If it wasn't for a few bad rounds at the beginning, you might have won single-handedly.
Well, sometimes you got to start out slow. Get a feel for it.
And Lazarus, Kiro will look at you as he reaches into a bag on his side, handing you what looks like a small scepter. This suits you, it seems, as you plainly rely on whimsy rather than strategy. And he
Fucking
will
got him.
give you a Rod of Wonder.
I'm gonna thank him, but I'm like, at least I won.
Yeah.
riding on another's coattails.
I won.
Never didn't have it.
Yeah, but I looked at that Rod of Wonder, and basically, it's a fucking wabbajack.
Yes.
Not a joke.
The roll a percentile? Oh my god.
It's a wabbajack.
Wabbajack, wabbajack, wabbajack.
Neat.
Alright. Well, anything interesting that this fine fellow has to offer up by way of information, friendship,
Give me
or just
a moment.
GG's?
Well, for one, you will get 1 reputation point for each person that played, so 2 more for the Exploit Guild.
Beautiful.
So, he will actually give you the location of Nath Nelma's home in 3 gates. And I also know that she has 2 mummies, agents of the Twilight Castrum, who serve as her valets and reside in her home.
I'd like to ask why he, at the mention of the name the other day, or other night, why he was, what did you say, he grimaced?
Yes. Well, because of your work in Salo Shore, the Export Guild, including myself, learned that Nath Nelma has now been involved in essentially scamming us out of thousands of gold.
Word travels fast.
Yes, we're good like that. So, I can give you one last piece of information, simply because whatever she's planning, I don't want it to succeed. Mostly because, and excuse my language on this, but fuck her.
Fair enough.
So, I know for a fact that she has been securing shadow ash, a alchemical ingredient from the Palladium, a nearby shrine to Urgathoa. I don't know directly what she needs it for, but she's been getting rather large quantities of it.
Alrighty. Is this something that I would be able to know what it is?
Make me a crafting check. Because this is an alchemical ingredient, but it's a bit more rare.
I want to see what the number is on the die. Okay, I would finally like to use that second hero point. Hey! Probably not good enough, but I'll keep it.
Fuck, where was it?
Why are you asking us?
Yes, you don't know much about Shadow Ash. You know it has uses in necromancy, but not precisely what uses?
Okay, fair enough.
So the necromancer is getting ingredients for necromancy.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. Do I know if it's valuable with that 24?
You'd have an idea that it's pretty hard to find. So the fact she's trafficking in this large of a quantity of it is, for one, expensive.
Okay.
I could just
That's
tell
all
you,
I needed to know.
as your friendly compatriot, that is a necromancer.
Make me an Arcana check. Or
was
occultism,
gonna say,
whichever's better.
You are sitting at the table.
Yeah. Dice is not liking me today either.
That seems like a familiar number.
Right.
Yeah, so you know about as much as he does, just as used for necromancy, but you've never had the fortune of getting your hands on any.
Yeah. So it do be pricey. Because I haven't even seen it and touched it and used it. And I want it.
All right. Well, with that, I will excuse myself and offer if he wants to play again sometime in the future.
I would like that. I don't very often get the company of people playing this game with me. And hopefully we'll have a much cleaner game next time.
Yeah,
And more people.
hopefully met under better circumstances as well.
Hopefully.
All right. Rejoin the rest of the party then.
Yeah.
So, eventually you will find Arthur and Ferdinand's. Ferdinand's, I believe, is still away at the moment, but Arthur,
No, I'm
you're
still here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I saw a message earlier that said you were. Oh, that was like a fucking
Yeah.
half hour ago.
Yeah,
Never mind.
that was forever ago.
I just saw it at a glance. Never mind. So, yeah, Arthur and Faraday, eventually your other two compatriots will meet up with you, having basically just spent the better part of 2 hours playing a board game.
Mm-hmm.
How was your day?
We won, and I found out some information.
Ooh.
I'm going to relay what was it? The location of her home, and
The fact she has two
Insane.
mummy guards.
yeah. There are two mummy guards that usually reside in the home with her, and about the alchemical smuggling.
Perfect. That can fit into my plan that I didn't think would take 2 hours to come to fruition, but here we are.
Well, some things take time.
I suppose. Maybe it'd
Well-
be easier to go to her home for this.
Say if you feel like that's the right move.
Yep, you've got
Yes.
options. You can go to her office, you can go to the temple she's been getting stuff from, or you can just bust down her door.
Well, the only thing that we need to do is just get her to that room, correct?
What room?
We needed to deliver her alive to,
Oh yeah, Zithny, yeah.
and he gave us the room for where he's staying.
Yes.
So,
All right.
and I have a way to do that. It's just, it may not be clean.
When is it ever clean with what we do?
We've gotten away with a couple of things. Anyway, so yeah, let's go to her home and see if she answers there.
Yep. Give me a second here. Just need to get one or two things dealt with. Alright. So here's this. Let me make sure everyone's tokens are in place.
Well, from that particular angle, I'm going to admire the graffiti on the back of Arthur's head.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I will, as we're heading over here, I will just explain to them you are just business associates of mine, and that's pretty much all you need to know to be a part of my little ruse.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to get her alone, and we'll go from there.
We'll follow your lead.
All right, so I guess that would put Faraday at the front door then.
Yeah.
Still admiring.
All right, so I will knock on the door.
All right. So as you knock, uh, you don't hear much of anything. Make me a perception check.
I don't fucking like these. Because now I gotta look up my sheet under offense. Okay. Ow! I have rolled 19 so many fucking times. I'm getting a little tired of it.
All
It could
right.
be 14.
So you don't hear much. You can hear voices coming from within, but you can't really make out any of what's being said, just loud voices from inside the house.
I will go ahead and knock louder.
All right. So, uh, eventually, after a short period, the door will open to reveal one of the mummies. Yes.
I need to speak with Nethnelma. It's rather important, and she's the only one I can trust with this information.
She is not taking any visitors at the moment, but if you would like, I may take a message.
Tell her simply, I have a lot of gold that is in the balance here, and most of it can be hers if she helps.
Is there a place we may contact you?
Well, I guess if you're going to make me wait, make the situation that much worse, her payday smaller, then yes, I can give you an address. And I'll give I'm just gonna give the brothel address. It's the only place that we can remain hidden, I guess is the best way to put it.
I will check if the mistress will see you now, but she is with company at the moment.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, the door will close as the mummy disappears back into the house. As you wait about a few minutes, are you just going to wait patiently at the door?
Yep. Unless someone else does something stupid.
Can I try and listen at the door?
Yeah, sure.
See if
Make
I
me a
hear
perception
anything.
check. Okay. So, with a 30, you can hear two voices alternate from somewhere within the house. Mother, is that you? We're hungry.
Okay.
And
Not gonna question it.
with that perception check, you won't be able to see what seems like lights coming from the upper floor of the house. Just kind of coming through the windows occasionally.
That's probably not good. I inform the remainder of the party. Actually going to ask Lazarus particularly about the lights.
Arcana check.
I mean, you can go for it, but all you have is indiscreet lights.
They're lights, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, so you can assume it's some kind of ritual, but you aren't really sure anything about it from, down here.
I'd have to hear and see what's going on up there to tell you more.
Can I give him a boost?
I'm gonna look through the fucking window.
Are you actually just gonna give him a straight up fucking boost?
Yeah. I'm gonna hold him up above my head. Maybe give him a little toss up into the air if I can.
I mean, all right.
Okay. You want an acrobatics so that I can juggle Lazarus?
Yes.
Hold. So I've got one more point to re-roll. I don't know if I want this to be the one. Well, fuck it. If it doesn't work, I drop you. So we'll.
Oh,
Worse.
cool. It got
Yep.
worse.
Oh, love it.
Okay, Lazarus, here's looking at you. 2 damage.
I'm going to apologetically look at him and shrug.
Oh yeah, shrug. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't know
Remember-
what happened.
I'll remember this when you need a fucking band-aid.
So waiting patiently then.
Yep, so with a loud bang, Lazarus hits the ground as the lights from the upper floor stop.
Wouldn't be a loud bang, more like a soft thud.
Well, a decently sized thud followed by the sound of whatever Lazarus makes when he hits the ground suddenly.
Ow.
Anywho,
Okay, so
patiently waiting.
the door seems to open. Well, it doesn't seem to open, it just slowly opens as you see the 2 valets simply standing to the side.
Okay.
Are they telling us to come in?
So, following the rules, am I invited?
You may enter.
Thank you. I will step through the door. Sorry, customs.
/ follow.
So, El Doggerino.
So, you enter the house as the valets seem to stand idly by at their post.
Okay. Do I see anything in the next room?
Are we talking about this room over here?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. This seems to just be a dining room over here. Nothing really crazy going on in here. There's some old food kind of left out from a previous meal, but
All right. Well, on to the next corner.
yep, for some reason this entire room is still just an extension of this. This is a living room.
Does it look like a comfy couch?
Yeah, honestly, for the house of a hag, this place seems pretty comfy.
Well, super rude to kind of make yourself at home or go up someone's stairs, so I'm just gonna chill down here and just kind of wait.
Yeah. Did the zombies give us any indication as to where to go in the house?
Nope. It seems like they were told to let you in and nothing else.
My fucking Batman senses are tingling. So I am high alert. I am looking at everything because the last fucking house that we went in like this tried to eat us.
Yeah, that is a thing that happened.
So looking for like weird shit, like maybe like teeth or a uvula, that weird shit.
Yeah, no, you can't see any part of this house that seems to represent anatomy.
All right,
Uh,
well,
After seeing the stairs that lead upwards, I would like to check and make sure that there are no stairs to a basement.
There
'Cause
are stairs
trauma.
to a basement. It's just not very well defined. I honestly, because the map is very unclear.
probably
'Cause
like right there. I've been into many houses. It's usually underneath that staircase.
yeah, so I think like this door leads down and into the basement, but fuck if I know.
No.
Well, here, does your map have a basement?
Does it have a basement? Yes, but the stairs for the basement, the stairs for the ground floor, and the stairs for the upper floor are all in the same 3 squares.
Okay.
They all line up
Then yeah.
perfectly.
It probably is in that door then. Well, I'm going to be a little bit nosy and I'm going to check and see what's inside here.
Okay. Seems like just a bathroom.
I will use the bathroom. It's been a long night.
All right. As you all just kind of stand around the living room, you still continue to hear the same shouting coming from the basement. You don't hear much from upstairs, but every so often you can hear footsteps, implying that someone is upstairs. But it doesn't seem like anyone's making any move to actually come down to you.
Well, it's incredibly rude to go walk around people's houses, so I'm gonna fucking wait. Like, I don't know if
All right.
it feels like we're
Okay.
supposed to be walking around, but it doesn't feel like the right thing to do.
And sit on the couch.
All right. Arthur or Lazarus, are you doing anything?
I'm just gonna peek through this door.
All right. So, looking in, you can see that this room is filled with mirrors, dozens of them, of all shapes and sizes. Uh, some of them are hung on the walls. You can see there's actually more mirrors on the back of this, and some mirrors are simply hanging from wires on the ceiling.
I've heard of vanity, but goddamn.
She's probably captured people inside of those mirrors.
Maybe.
That's some bad juju right there.
Or it could be like a communication kind of, or I don't know.
I'm going to go from a sitting position to a laying position on the couch.
All right. So, as you guys stand and wait, Lazarus, I need a will save from you.
No, god damn it.
He
Pretty
will.
okay.
Okay. Okay. So that will fail, but not crit fail or anything.
Yeah. What condition am I putting on myself?
Uh, you are putting the drained condition on yourself.
Awesome.
Man, fuck drained.
I agree.
Whoever can do drained is a bitch.
So you're a bitch.
Yes.
It would be drained 2, as all of a sudden you feel a stabbing pain in your stomach.
Didn't even do anything.
The hag next to you says otherwise. Yeah, you entered a hag's house with her undead sister.
I don't care.
Somebody
cares.
does though.
Bitch under my
Okay.
fan. I don't fucking care.
When he winces in pain, I'm gonna shout out, "Told you it was bad juju!"
No, I
So-
think that's a bathroom over there, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna make my way to the bathroom.
Okay. So as Lazarus makes his way into the bathroom, the two mummies will block this doorway. It's time for all of you to go.
Are you my mummy? Because you shouldn't be giving me orders if you're not.
So, as they say that, they're going to activate the despair aura.
I'm in a closed room taking a poop.
Yep, we'll deal with you when you get back out. So everyone that isn't in the bathroom, I will need a will save, and we're gonna go to initiative.
Quick, guys,
Oh,
beer back in
yeah.
the bathroom.
Oh yeah, no combat, right?
Well, it depended on how much you interacted with the other people and how much time went by. I thought you were gonna go to the office or the temple.
We did go to the office. You said fuck off because we waited for 2 hours.
It was locked. I kind of figured you were just gonna bust it down or go get
No,
Lucas.
because we wanted to talk to her.
Yeah, we were gonna try and solve this diplomatically.
Fucking damn it.
And, it was very rude to just let us in and just be like, "Okay, you're inside now." That actually coming to meet us.
All right. I need a will save. That's fucking stupid.
Yes.
Ah, it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we're okay on will save. Hopefully.
And Arthur, I need one from you too.
Uh, and also, here's my initiative. Let me these double check these. Yes. Oh,
Okay.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
let's deal
low
with
one's
the
out the way.
initiative 2.
My
Lucas
Yeah,
is
best roll all
17.
night.
Lazarus, was that 20 the initiative or the 26? Okay. And Faraday and Arthur need initiatives from you.
The 3 I
Oh, look at
rolled
me
was the
go.
initiative.
Oh, the 12 is
Right.
the okay, got it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And okay. So, they'll be going first, and I realized I'm stupid as the aura only affects living creatures. So, Lucas, since you succeeded, you are frightened 1. And that's it.
You've been spooked.
I care not for your bullshit.
So, this mummy will take a step forward, and this mummy will move here. So, let's deal with the one on Arthur first. Arthur, what's your AC looking like these days?
24.
Somehow
You're
missed.
fucked.
Wow.
Oh.
That one hit.
Wow.
Okay. Did I
Can
get rid of this? I did not.
okay. Okay, so here's your damage.
Okie dokie.
And I already know how this goes, but we're gonna go for it anyways. So I'm looking for a 12 to hit you with the shield up.
Oh, you
That'll
monster.
that'll do it. Okay, I think that's the first time I've hit you in the last like fucking 4 sessions. And now we're gonna watch all this damage go away.
Pew 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 pew.
I mean, basically.
I'm about to watch all this damage go away. Okay, so 17 damage to you, Faraday, which I assume like 90% of it is getting blocked by a shield.
Yep.
So how much
Making sure.
damage is actually there after the hardness?
So the crit
Yeah,
is me.
yes.
Oh,
It was a really bad
9.
crit. Cool.
So I literally took away all the dice that you just rolled, and I just took whatever the plus was.
Yep, that hurt my feelings. And we're gonna,
Oof.
for shits and giggles. Oh, fuck, okay. And now he watches all this damage goes away. Yep.
Cool. I take 3. Actually, I don't. I take it on the shield. Fuck you. Actually, no. I'll take the 3. I'll humor you.
Oh, thank you for being so nice.
As I take the crit, I'm gonna look down at my shield. I'm gonna look angrily at the mummy as it slaps me with my shield down. How dare you?
Okay, so next is
Oh,
Lazarus.
actually, because it hit me, it needs to fucking figure out if it wants to kneel before me or take psychic damage.
More like how fair day he. Wait, damn it! I thought
Okay,
that would
so it's
work.
gonna go for the
Hey there.
damage.
Why did I think that was the same word?
All right. Oh wait a minute. It's all the way back here because I have improved stuff. So it is going to be now persistent mental damage since I have iron repercussions. And do. Where the fuck? There it is. All right. So. All right. Cool. It's gonna take 6 damage, and then it's gonna take persistent damage, ongoing because it disobeyed me.
Got it. Okay, so Lazarus, you're up. You're in the crapper.
Well, gonna open the door.
Okay. So,
Okay.
uh,
Um.
so opening the door, you will be exposed to the aura. So you are frightened one, and I need a save. Will save.
He will.
Yep, you're fine. Carry on.
So right on the wall. Don't know if that might. Do I have to make that for the Groja as well?
Nope, she's not living.
Okay. Right. All right. I'm gonna give her 2 actions. So I'm gonna move her right now, and then gonna whack that one. Wait, there it is. And she is a plus 12. Okay. Well, never mind.
Yep. Okay, so you have your 2 actions.
Um. I will toss. So what is that? Just like a candle on that table?
Yes, I'd assume.
Well, it is no longer on the table. It is flying at that zombie.
Okay.
Uh,
Also, it's a mummy. That's racist.
I don't care.
Flammable. Will it catch fire?
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it is a candle, and it is lead.
And mummies do burn.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. So the 29 does hit normally, and it
No.
has a weakness to fire. So,
Oh hell yeah. Do you want me to just add like a d6?
no, it's like a set number of health that it loses now.
Nice.
Okay. And Lucas, you are up.
Alrighty. Since it is my first action in combat, I will use the free action of 10 paces to move right there. And I will shoot the zombie.
Mummy.
This one, mummy, whatever. We'll
The
shoot
undead
mummy.
The zombie wrapped in band-aids.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck.
Does the 24 hit?
24 will not hit. Wait,
Okay.
no, you have gang up. That'll hit.
Yeah, it's flanking. So okay.
Nice.
No.
Good shit.
Sorry, like in my mind, it's like, oh, you're not here, so it's not flank. Yeah, gang up. Carry on.
If someone is next to him, I am flanking. And there's the sneak attack damage.
Okay. And
Oh, and
how many actions do you have left? I'm sorry, I'm a little tired today.
I'm gonna say it'll actually be 3 because the 10 paces is a free action.
And then you attacked him, right?
Yeah. So I've got
So that'll hit.
that attack. The damage rolls are pathetic though. And then I'll do one more with the rapier.
God, a third
Okay,
attack?
this
Is this? Nope.
I know. Nope.
Are you gonna roll the sneak attack damage for the rapier?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably a good call.
Hey,
See, aren't you happy you did that?
Yes, I am very happy.
All
that's
right.
pretty heckin' good.
So, Faraday, you
Yeah.
are up.
All right, well, gonna go ahead and tell my dog to move so I can get pluses that not there.
I'm that got me.
Bad dog. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll my attack into this bitch ass zombie. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the +2 to me. So this is just on normal. Okay.
That'll meet.
Cool. 2d6 plus this. So that's gonna be 13.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and use my last action for Savor the Sting. I need it to make a will saving throw DC 21.
Okay. And I'll say will saves are actually its high one, so it's probably gonna pass. But I don't think
I
that
didn't
crits.
think that a stupid zombie was gonna be able to pass will saves, but K got
well,
it.
because it's a
mummy.
mummy.
Doesn't fucking matter. It should be fort save, then it's will save, then it's reflex save.
It matters a lot. Also, its fort save is the next highest.
That's backwards.
Because he's
Uh,
a mummy.
it doesn't make it. The more you say it, the more pissed I'm gonna get.
I know.
All right, so D20 plus 12. This is the dog's attack. No. But I did hit it, and we are both threatening it, so we are now concealed to this mummy.
Okay, and that brings us to Arthur. You are up.
Okie dokie. Step 1. Well, actually, yeah. I'm a phase bolt. So I'll just make sure. Does that hit?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Do you want to use a hero point?
You need a 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do.
Oh
Make it
no!
better.
I guess I didn't. But it's too late.
There isn't a critical miss thing for a phase bolt, is there?
Good question. I have no idea.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
we'll
you
deal with
drop
that in
your-
a second. You have one more action.
Well, oh yeah, I do.
And you're in melee range. Good call. Get back to me on that crit fail thing. I assume it's a no, but I want to know anyways.
Drops brain on
Um,
floor.
Okay, so
Brain.
his turn. We're gonna see which one of them that guy goes after. Okay, so on a 3, step. So, the first mummy is going to take an action to try and get the DC 15 flat check to end persistent damage. Nope, still has persistent damage.
There it goes. 6 damage.
Yep, so
And then does it want to attack me? Because it's going to need to make another check to even try.
oh, what's the check for that? Is it a will?
It's a conceal, so it's a flat
Oh,
5.
right. Okay.
There's
Oh,
no
look.
specification for crit fails,
Okay,
but
so
I'll
absolutely
send you the
nothing
thing just
then.
in case.
You know what? I might as well just. So that's for his first attack. We'll see if his second attack would matter. Okay, so he's at least allowed to try. And second one. Okay, so 3 attacks, 2 at highest bonus, 1 at secondary bonus. Nope.
You fucking,
Okay, other one. Nope. Okay,
you fucking
last one.
rotated, idiot.
Nope. Okay, and nothing of value happened. Laz, you're up.
Well, Decaja, and then whack. I'm gonna add the +2 to her because she is that good. Nice.
Yep, that'll hit.
What? Eight, 3. Nice. Ugh.
Okay, and that one has finally taken damage.
Yeah. That candle is going at that zombie.
Okay.
Where is it? There's. Okay.
Yep, so that'll miss. As the candle just gets tossed across the room. Lucas, you are up.
Okay. Well, seeing as in melee range, we'll stick to the rapier for right now.
Yep, so that'll crit.
All right. Alrighty. Do you want to just use the crit damage that's on there, plus the sneak?
Yeah, roll your sneak attack damage too. So 46.
Nope. Shit. Click the wrong button.
Either way, that'll
I
work.
fucking
So
hate it.
19 damage.
Fucking hate it.
Okay, so that was action 1.
Alrighty.
Do it again. Do it again.
Action 2.
That'll hit.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do it.
For the content, I suppose we go for a third stabby. Holy fuck!
See?
That'll hit.
I would never steer you around. He's
Damn.
doing the thing.
It's Timothy.
Okay, so Faraday, you're up.
We became
yeah.
a TPS class.
Yay!
You finally did
It's a-
rogue things.
Right?
Bet you can't do it again.
Took how many sessions?
12.
All right. Well, that's happening.
Okay, so I'm just gonna save you some number rolling. He has 4 health.
I didn't kill it.
That.
So, just wrap my chain around it, yank it as hard as I can, and see what body parts fall off.
So, you quickly just whip your chain around this thing and tug hard, as just kind of the top half twist, and just a way it wasn't supposed to. It's a bunch of energy just kind of come flooding out.
And I will either call upstairs or downstairs. This is getting a little bit annoying. We've been waiting so long to meet you.
Yeah, you're just gonna hear a cackle from upstairs.
All right, the bitch is upstairs. I'll be back, and then I will go in. 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
Oh my
and and
you don't want to
There you go.
finish what you started first?
I did. I made it fair. That's my movement. That's and to get the dog up there. That's it.
Okay, Arthur, you're up.
I crit and I out this bitch.
I'm a phase bolt attempt. One more again.
This motherfucker really said crit it and quit it.
Yeah,
Okay, and a
exactly.
26 will hit.
Nice.
He's just going for the new hole. That is a goal.
Sorry, having to simultaneously set up a different combat while still doing one combat
No worries.
on a different map,
guess-
mind you.
That's
My
all right.
last action.
He'll just crit
Oh.
one shot it. It's fine.
What was the last thing this mummy? I almost called it zombie. Mummy attacked. Well, actually, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna use Needle of Vengeance and name zombie Crocia. Anytime it takes a hostile action against zombie
Yep.
Crocia, it takes 8 mental damage.
I'm sorry, did you just call it Zombie Crocia?
Yes.
See,
Is
that's
that
what
the
I
Crocia?
thought I heard you said.
That is the
Works for
Crocia,
me.
right?
Yeah.
N-
Okay,
no,
just making sure.
I'm saying I thought you just
Yeah, no, I
said straight
did.
up. Yeah, so you actually
Zombie
said Zombie Crocia.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just when you were asking, I was like, "Oh, did I get like the name wrong?" But no,
No,
you're good.
I that was more confirmation. The fuck did you just say?
Can confirm.
So yeah, so
but
Needle
that
of
is my
Vengeance.
last
Yeah.
action. Yes, sir.
Okay, so enemy turn. Obviously it has no way of knowing, so it's gonna make the one attack. How much damage does it take?
8
Oh, that's not that
mental.
bad. All right, so 27 going to Zomcrosia. We're sticking with it. So 20 damage to them. And it's going to end up changing targets once it figured out that it gets hurt attacking. So so
Ouchies.
5-foot step, and then second one's looking at you, Arthur.
Oh no. That'll meet.
Thank fuck for that.
I won't think any fuck.
14 damage. Fucking eat it.
I will.
Lazarus, you're up.
Cool. She gonna whack. That one. Neat. Neat. And
Okay.
then +9. Gonna whack again. Neat. I would have to step out of the bathroom too.
Yeah, that would be a thing you have to do at some point.
Ugh, I don't want to do that.
Leave the safety of the toilet?
Hey, that's where you go when there's bad winds afoot too. Uh. Do I have anything that's gonna be? Oh, I could do something that is one action. Is this the up or is this the up?
So where Faraday is the up, but the door in front of him goes to basement, I guess. I don't...
Okay,
It's very unclear.
I'll go there, and then I will use my crossbow.
As soon as he walks out of the bathroom, I'm gonna look at him and ask if he washed his hands.
I didn't even do anything. um, where is there? It is. Lit. Lit.
Wait, what was that D8 even for?
The damage of the crossbow.
Got it. Okay. Okay, so Lucas, you are up.
I will take aim and shoot at the one remaining.
Okay.
That crit damage, though.
Right.
So that'll hit. So 11
Mm.
bludgeoning.
How's it looking?
It's had better days.
It's in shambles, if you will.
Wow.
Already covered in bandages.
He's a little tied up right now.
Gonna pull the trigger again.
Misses his mummy.
Sadness.
Sadness.
Well, last action, then I will just use to approach.
Oh, you're approaching me.
Goddamn right.
Yep.
And
So,
set 2 cards face down and end my turn. What do you want me to say?
that I'm your favorite DM.
Uh-huh.
Any other options?
I don't know.
Okay.
You've activated my trap card.
Sorry, I'm having to set up multiple things all at once.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going well.
Surprise. You said no combat, so I'm making this as difficult as I can.
Oh, I see. You're just fucking punishing me.
Yeah.
Yes. You
We
should have
promised
let
us
it go.
a role-playing experience with no combat, and then put us into combat.
Yeah, you're like, hey, let's roleplay. How? Drugs, hookers, and board games. I was like, okay.
I mean, to be fair, that was pretty fun.
Yep, sorry. So, Faraday, you're up. I need to move you to upper floor because essentially at the start of your movement, you get up there. So you see the two double doors in front of you and have no idea what's on the other side.
Yeah.
So I will go up to it, calling my dog with me. So he's gonna have one action. I'm gonna have one action as well. I'm going to knock on the door gently and sarcastically. Are you inviting me in now?
Okay, so as you knock, I'm going to need you to make a reflex save as one of the teaching assistants cast Final Sacrifice.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Now we have goddamn terrorists.
Yeah, so I've never gotten to use this spell before because it's for minions. So they just blow up their fucking minion.
Yeah,
Fun
I am
times.
well aware. Oh, defense, reflex. Oh, look at that. It's my highest skill. It's not. And then for the dog. Uh, it's not great. Nah, he's not. Alright, cool.
Okay, so
How
it's
much
just normal
fucking damage?
fail. So here's the fire damage. So the door's open.
Okay, well, he's gonna take 23 points of fucking damage. So am I. Um, so
So
let me just check real quick. This is. So I will go ahead and do a bonus action for Desperate Prayer to get a focus point back. My last action will be Touch of Corruption. I'll go ahead and heal myself 24.
okay, and I believe the dog has one action left still. If you want to do anything with that, since all it did was move up to the door.
We're gonna go have it dart in, jumping off the bed and sick balls on whatever that thing is.
Okay.
Plus 12. Eh.
That's teaching. Yeah, that'll actually hit.
Hell yeah. Get fucking nommed on, bitch.
So many tabs.
5.
Congratulations, you are the red one.
Is it dead?
No,
Why?
because they're statted.
Alright, well, I just let you know after that explosion, I healed 1 from where I currently was.
Hell yeah.
And I also have bonuses to my stuff. I get +2 status bonus to damage for 1 round. That's it.
Yep. Okay.
Never mind.
Okay, so now we go back to the ground floor. Fucking A. Arthur, you're up.
Okay. You and
And I need to get rid of Dems.
Let me just make phase bolt again. Okay.
Okay, so that hits.
Nice. Okay. Once. Okay.
Okay,
Pew.
so 12.
That is all.
All right. So on its turn, it's going to try and use all of its movements to fucking run. So
Whee!
25.
You are one of my favorite DMs.
Hey, Cyber, thanks for the resub during this trying time. So that mummy's just gonna straight up leave the house.
That says hydration is
Yeah,
important.
thanks for the hydrate.
Everyone drink
Okay,
Take a boga.
now we go back up here where the explosion was. Okay. So the one in the fight with the dog is gonna try to fucking stab at it. Pretty sure that misses.
Hey, hold on. It's been a while since you've attacked the dog.
I know, right?
It is armor 22, so it misses.
You bitch.
Wow.
Dodged. He has the high ground.
Okay. So, red guy is going to cast shield,
Countered.
and the other two are going to use their 3 actions to summon more living bombs, or unliving bombs, I suppose. And Nathnoma. I feel weird. They give me so many things that do nothing but negative damage. Okay.
Please do. I'm feeling a little famished.
Okay, this is best I got. So, so 20-foot burst.
Worse.
So that would be basically just in essence this fucking room. So she's going to cast Cloud Kill. I'm going to need a fort save from you, Faraday.
Is this is a spell, not specifically poison?
Uh, it is a spell. Let me check if it actually has like a poison descriptor or something, but it is just a spell. It does poison damage though. I don't know if that means anything to you.
Not really. I just have ability to resist it. That's all.
Okay, so on a 24 you will fail.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. It's D8, not D6. So it's going to be 27 poison damage as you basically start choking in there.
Okie dokie.
And that's all their actions. So back to the ground floor again. Lazarus, you're up. You can see a cloud of gas coming from the top of the stairs.
Huh. Well then. Let me see then. Do I have? Any. I do not.
Just so inconvenient. I can't plan out my turn.
I also cannot plan out my turn.
Well, basically everyone's going to be up the stairs by the end of the turn, hopefully.
So,
You
like,
think?
how much is is there any part of the floor that isn't covered in the cloud?
So basically this room in the green box is in the clouds. So once you get to the top of the stairs, you're in it.
So, is there anything like? Can I see feet?
What do you mean?
So, you
You
know
want
how
some
stairs,
feet pics?
going up, would I, at some point in the stairs, would I be able to see the door? Or is it just the entire room is just cloud kill smoke?
Uh, basically the room is cloud kill spell. You can vaguely see through. Just anything in the cloud is technically concealed.
Okay. So I don't feel like stepping into the cloud kill, right?
Basically, if you wanted a shot on anything up there, you'd need to go up the stairs. Technically, it would be like 2 moves to get into the room and out of the cloud kill spell from down there.
Okay. Would I be able to determine like where they are, like wise from bottom floor to top floor?
Basically, once you get up here, you could target them, but like everything is concealed, so you would need to make that check. But you could generally tell where things are.
So on the bottom floor, would I be able to determine where they are standing on the top floor?
You would not.
Okay. Dang it.
Yeah, sorry.
Same.
I was thinking about dropping a good old fireball underneath.
Yeah,
And
you don't have eyesight on whatever's in that room from down there. You would need to at least enter the cloud to get something in that room.
gross.
Wouldn't he technically be in the cloud from that position on the stairwell?
I'd say he's at the bottom of the stairs, so technically the cloud is above him.
Fair enough.
You forced me to work on 3 dimensions here. We're gonna have to wing it a little.
Okay. I will attempt to use Dispel Magic on the Cloud Kill.
Or that. That'll work.
Say, why are you not prepared for all 5 dimensions?
No, we gotta go with 6. Counter check. Spell attack. Attack.
Thankfully, you're at least on the stairwell, so I can, like, show it a
I will
little.
hero point. Maybe. Against the target's DC. Calculate the caster's DC. Okay, yeah, I will. 26 beat the spell effect DC. So it is spellcasting ability modifier, spellcasting efficiency about it.
So we're sticking with the 26, though?
Yes.
Okay, so the 26 would fail, because you're basically aiming for spell DC, right?
I use the caster's DC.
Yeah. So 26 would fail.
Okay.
But you're still at the bottom of the stairs and not in the clouds, so...
Yeah.
You have one action though.
Decroja gonna be moving on up.
Let me see how much space was down there.
She
So,
has a movement of.
so basically, she would be at your location on that floor and have one more movement.
And if I'm remembering right, I believe Cloud Kill is either entering or still in it.
Give me 2 seconds. I have it on one of these tabs. Starts its turn in the area.
Okay, has to start the turn. Yeah, I'll just have her chill out.
Oh wait, then I wasn't supposed to do damage to Faraday, so he won't take the damage this turn
Until yeah. We're good.
because I did it early. My bad.
How fucking dare you?
You jerk.
So,
Chat's probably yelling at you right now.
oh yeah, sure. So yeah, Decroja has one more movement. Do with that what you will.
She's staying where she at.
Okay. So that brings us to Lucas. Let me see where you are in relation to the stairs. Okay, so
I'm tempted to check that little closet that's all the way at the bottom of the stairs first, just so that I do not make it up there this turn.
basically with one movement you could get here.
Okay. Well, I will use one movement to get to the top of the stairs. Second movement to get one square into the room if you want to place me there.
Yep. And then you have one more action. Though,
Mm-hmm.
now that you have time to take in the room, on the south corner, you're going to see a rather large painting of Lazarus, actually, impaled.
Okay.
Just through the stomach.
Ah.
Well, that would explain his need for the bathroom break.
Yeah. My tummy hurt.
On my screen, there's a die in the way. What's over here? Okay, there it is. Never mind. So I'm assuming the three are teaching assistants, and this one is the hag.
Correct. And you have 2 disposable minions right here, ready to go off.
Okay. Last action, I'm going to take aim at. Let's see here. I need to remember my range is only 30 feet.
You pretty much got everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do I?
I think the only one you don't have is maybe Nathnoma.
He's got her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically
Well, I'm
everyone.
gonna take aim at the hag and shoot.
Range room.
Noise.
Okay, roll for it.
I believe I have 1 hero point remaining.
You sure you really want to use it on this?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Okay.
Want it to be an epic first shot.
So that's going to miss.
Fuck.
And we're moving on. Faraday, you're up. So you already had
Okay.
your damage from the cloud kill because I got
1,
Got
2,
two trigger
3,
enemies.
4, 1, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh, here we go again.
I love it.
I mean, if they want to do AOE explosions, they're either going to do it and hurt her too, or we can actually sit down and fucking have a roleplay session.
Look, man, things went faster than expected.
There you go, 28 to grab that bitch.
Like, they had a whole system to fucking debate with her during her lecture and things.
But what?
No one said anything, so I didn't try and do anything.
She was spitting facts.
That's like
Killing her.
going to a
Okay,
lecture.
28 on
The
a-
dude's like, the ocean's blue. It's like, you're kind of right. Okay.
But 28 will succeed, because this is, you said it was a grapple, right?
Yeah.
28 succeeds. And that's all your actions, right?
Free action. We can talk now if you like. That's about it.
You didn't want to give her the good nibble real fast.
I can't. That is an action.
Mm.
An action is to bite, and then it is also another action to drain.
See,
And I had
it-
to, and I only have 20 foot of movement, which means that I had to use 2 movements to get here.
Is it an action to scrape and lick?
Yes, it's probably 2 actions.
like, she wouldn't do it because there's no strategic value to it, but she could just pull you both out the window.
Oh, please. I'd land on that bitch so hard.
Okay,
a heavy
so
boy.
Arthur, you're up. Let me go check how fucking far you are from the stairs.
How far?
What's your movement? 30?
I think it's a little. Might be a little more.
L-
No,
let-
no, it's 30. It's
I
30.
like his sassy. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure. I had to check.
Okay, so basically, one movement gets you, like, fucking here.
Okay.
Then you're in the gas cloud. Granted, it doesn't matter till the start of your turn, so do with that what you will.
Actually, I'd like to use a focus point to get there in one action.
You amping it?
Yeah, warp stepping.
Okay, so you have, I think it was like fucking 80, 85 feet of movement, so this is 30. So let me put your fucking token there.
I want to be in here. I'll roll the thing if I
Yeah, so
kinda
you
wanna
have
be there.
50 feet left from that spot.
Awesome.
Do with that what you will.
Pew. And I would like to use another focus point to phase bolt her.
She is technically flat footed right now. Go for it.
Awesome. Phase bolt. Come on.
That will meet.
Fudge, yes. Eateroni. Okay, so amped. Cool. So we'll do this. All right. I thought your lecture was boring. Phew.
God damn.
I'm already undead.
Okay,
That's it for me.
and that will bring it to
I
enemy
have to-
turn. Oh,
Did I have to roll for being in the gas cloud?
no, it's if you
said?
start your turn
Oh.
there.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so we're just gonna deal with this off the rip. So I need reflex save from Arthur and Lucas. I thought you were supposed to be good at reflex saves, dude.
Oof.
Yeah, but when you roll a 2,
I know. I thought you were supposed to be good at this shit.
dice are dice, man.
My plan to make them blow up on me was foiled by more targets.
Hello.
Okay, so both of you take it full.
Let's say, does the evasion do anything for that?
Nope, it's on a success.
Nope.
I think there's something
On a
like later
success.
on, maybe.
Yup.
Either way,
You have to
19 fire
be-
damage.
Level 14, I think, to get fail as a succeed.
Okay, so that was his whole turn. Mm,
Gonna do it again.
that's the decision here. So, Lasmus, I want you to choose the form that destroy high or low.
Low.
Please roll the dice faster.
It is
Okay,
high.
that's high. So they'll hold on to that bomb for now. So that guy's gonna. Okay, so he's gonna try and go for a ray of enfeeblement against Faraday, because that seems like a good idea at the moment. Pretty sure he's gonna fucking miss like an asshole, though. Missed like an asshole. Moving on. That guy's gonna take swing at dog.
Ignore that.
Get fucking wrecked. High ground. High ground. Doggy jumping on the bed.
Remember what I said about last session? Probably not gonna hit you.
High ground.
Okay. So athletics. What's your fort DC, Faraday?
Fuck if I know. I'm not looking at that shit.
I need to know.
Sorry, I have too many screens open.
That sounds like a you problem.
24. 14, 4, 10, plus 10.
Okay. So action to try and get out of grapple. Honestly, surprised that worked, knowing me.
It's got a plus 19 to fucking athletics?
She is
The
the
fuck?
endgame boss. I mean, not endgame, end book.
What kind of hoe shit is that?
She's
That
a
is
hoe.
plus 6. Plus 6 more than me. I'm the fucking strength character.
And she's gonna
God,
take a slash
alright, now
at
I'm
you
just
for funsies.
Fine. Ray
Or
shield
fucking
just to make her
not.
feel bad.
Fuck it. She only has one action. We're going again.
Hope you break a nail, bitch. Yeah, there you go. Hit me.
Fucking A. Okay, so damage.
Cool. Now she needs to either take persistent damage or kneel.
Okay, but we're dealing with this first. She also gets a free grab off of that. Never mind. Doesn't fucking matter. I think she's flat-footed now. Doesn't matter. So she's already flat-footed, so she's gonna go for the kneel.
Perfect.
Hold on.
So she goes prone.
Hold on. So, critical failure. If you already had the opponent grabbed or restrained, it breaks free. Your target can either grab you as if it succeeded at using the grapple action against you, or you to fall and land prone. So you could grab her right back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab her right back and we're gonna go to the ground with her.
Just roll
Let's do
around
that.
on the ground together. Let's go. Okay, so
No.
Lazarus, you're up. You're about 5 feet from being in the cloud.
Yeah. 3, 5. So I'm gonna climb on top of Zumbruja or whatever. And I'm gonna have her move. Right there. No. We'll go right there.
Wow, a target-rich environment.
And then can I tell if the aides are living or not?
The teacher's assistants are living, yes.
Okay.
The one skeletal champion, no.
Can that one make me a will save?
The assistant,
Yeah, that one.
fucking maybe.
We are looking for 25.
Like I'm pretty sure the only reason Paizo put these guys here is to be human shields.
Son of a bitch.
Why are they rolling higher than
Okay.
her?
Cause she a bitch.
Well, he's gonna take 46.
That's not a success?
Yeah.
Fucking okay.
And it is frightened one. Motherfucker just succeeded against the phantasmal killer. There's about to be a whole lot of problem for him.
All right. So, Lucas, you are up.
Alrighty. Well, I will move to right about here. And we will give a
Rocky.
good stab to Mr. Red.
Okay, so that'll crit.
Good stab.
Oh,
So 13, 23. Okay.
Then I'll do it again.
That'll hit. Okay, so that teaching assistant will actually go down.
Alrighty. And then I will fire on the one in the back here.
Move,
Actually,
stab,
no.
stab.
That's all my movements. All my actions. Never mind. I'm dumb. I know how to count to 3.
Okay, Faraday, you are currently embracing Nathnoma on the ground.
Cool.
Take a picture.
Let me take a selfie.
Caught in 4K.
Caught.
That's fine.
Exposed.
See, this is why I was upset that she wasn't hot earlier, because I knew this was probably going to happen.
Yes, because when I think hag, I think supermodel.
All right, so this is a. I didn't say what this was, but this is my athletics check to for the against her fort DC to bite her.
Okay, that'll meet.
Fantastic. Okay, so then she is going to be drained 1. And then my unarmed.
Give her that sup.
And this is just going to be +6 because I'm fucking crazy. 7 damage. Plus the other thing.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the other thing? I'm a little tired. I have the 7 damage.
She is drained 1.
Thank you.
And so that's cool. And we are gonna go ahead and we're just gonna keep punching the shit out of her. Next one. Because reasons. That's going to be -5, so it's going to be +10. No, and then I'm going to go ahead and whistle for my dog to come over, bite her ass. At a +12, I do believe. Get fucking nommed.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
And then D8. Oh, sorry, not D20. D8. All right, cool. So now that we're both threatening her, I hit her with an attack. We are now concealed, so I was above her. Now there's a fucking dark shadow and something biting her ankle above her. Cool.
What a fun day. Arthur, you're up.
Okie dokie. I would like to I'd like to release Arthur Jr.
Just remember, if you're trying to do that thundering roar, it's an emanation.
Meaning that I can hit my allies, or
Correct.
Okay, yep, gotcha. No
Just
worries.
every time you
Or
try
if
and
you
use it, it's when
stand right
everyone is.
there.
Yeah.
Yes, 10 foot. So I'll keep that in mind when I get to that, but I don't think I'll get to that this turn. I think I'm gonna just
Yeah,
kind of set up
that's
for
fine.
it.
Just usually whenever it happens, it's.
Yeah, I appreciate you. So I do bring out Arthur Jr. one
Oh, yeah.
action. Other
Just-
action, I think I will. I'm gonna use my last focus point to big Arthur Jr. I just yeah.
Where do
I'm
you
gonna
want
use
him?
my. Right there's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my last 2 actions and my last focus spell to try to phase bolt her again. Blop. Well, I tried. Wait. Oh no,
Wait,
yeah, I
hold
tried.
on. Fada, you have her prone, right?
Yes, prone and grappled.
Okay. Arthur, are you sure you want to try and use a ranged attack on her because she actually gets bonuses against ranged attacks
Oh
because
wait.
she's prone?
Ha. I feel like I already kind of did the roll.
I just
So
feel like you didn't know about the prone part. So I'm
That's
giving you the
true.
opportunity.
You know what? I would like to not do that then, and I would like to save that focus point. Instead, I think I will use Needle of Vengeance, naming Faraday on our haggy friend here.
What does that mean?
Take
Basically, if
8
she
mental
attacks you,
damage each strike.
she takes damage.
Yeah.
That-
I guess I have one last action, so I will what can I do with that? Hmm. Oh, I'll attempt to aid Faraday by trying to subtly make him aware of the spell I casted on our haggy friend.
So how are you aiding?
Let's see. Sure. I think I'll Ooh, could I justify fortune telling a potential
Sure.
move? Yeah.
At this point, it's 10 o'clock, and I'm kind of trying to finish this. Because I think if it's done right, we can.
Cool.
Alright, so that'll succeed. So, Faraday gets plus
Faraday.
1.
Yes.
Plus
Uh,
1 to anything?
Your next
Oh.
check. Which
Perfect.
could be attack, whatever. Okay,
That is
so,
my turn.
in this order. I need a reflex save from Arthur, Arthur Jr. to Crozier, and Lazarus.
Woo.
Is it a spell?
Yes. Well, it's not a spell on you, technically. They're blowing up the minion.
I have the counter spell reaction.
See, if you count a spell, is the minion still expended? It doesn't matter. I'm just curious. Either way, roll for it, because there's always a chance that you roll really fucking low.
I don't know what the level of the spell is.
I don't know how counter spell works, so what
Well,
information do you need?
The
It's a
level of the
second
spell.
level spell.
Second level spell. Okay. And then I have to basically counteract that spell with a spell attack modifier.
Yeah.
Thingy. So.
So you're basically just trying to meet their DC, or what's?
Yes. I don't know if I have an extra hero point or not.
You would from 930.
Okay. God damn it.
Roll 20.
Okay, so that will fail.
Slayer
Yep.
of hero points.
So I need that small pile of reflex saves.
Yes, this is mine.
And Arthur Jr.
Yep. Arthur, just gonna make sure.
Mine.
Yep, Arthur Jr. It's just the
Okay.
same.
And okay, and Necrosia.
1 second. Plus that.
Okay, everyone's taking half of this. So 9 damage.
Okie dokie.
Okay, that teacher's assistant is spending his turn summoning another one. That Noma is trying to break out, but we'll see how the fuck that goes. Against your 4 DC.
Yeah. She needs a 6. Actually, no, she needs a 5.
Okay, she's gonna try to go for the swing, which means she's taking 8 damage, right?
Flat DC.
Yep, I was gonna go for that too. I'm just
Yep,
checking the
she,
needle
she,
of
not,
vengeance.
she needs to try to hit me. Oh, she can hit me. And now can she hit me?
Arthur,
The
needle of
answer
vengeance,
is
8 damage, right?
Oh. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay.
That doesn't look like a 10 on my screen, but whatever.
It doesn't look like a ton on my screen either, but apparently it is.
Can you put a dice on it? Is it cocked?
I
Looks
cannot put a
cocky.
dice on it. If I tried to, the dice will disappear. And athletics. Okay, so got you grappled.
That's exactly what he wants.
But she's gonna either take mental damage or go to the ground. She hit me.
She'll take the damage, so she can keep hitting you.
Cool.
How much damage? Oh wait, you have to roll for it, or is it just straight damage?
It's persistent, so it'd be on her turn. I do believe. Isn't that how the persistent works?
Yes. And,
Yeah.
but also doesn't matter. Way the fuck off. So what's the
So I'm gonna take
persistent damage? Yeah.
2d6 mental.
Okay, so roll the 2d6 and that sets the persistent. Okay, so 7 persistent damage. Alright, so Lazarus, you're up.
So, question for the people in
Are you about to fireball the room?
That's what I'm gonna ask the party.
I specifically got closer, so any AoE still hit her. So this was my plan from the start.
So
So
you're fine with
that's a
it?
yes.
I'm
how about
fine with
you,
it.
Fred? Okay. Well,
Am I in range?
No.
Okay, thank God.
reflex for all of that.
All right, I'm gonna ask a non-core rule question. Can I choose to use my reflex save to jump into the circle of this fireball to oppose disadvantage on her or something to give her minuses? Then she is grabbing me.
So you're just trying to jump further into it. Basically, you're taking the damage.
I'm using my reflex save to try to get her further into it. I know
Okay.
I'm gonna take this damage.
So roll it. Basically, if you succeed, she'll take a neg.
Yeah, that's what all I was looking for. I don't
And-
have the greatest.
And what's the
For
DC for the fireball?
25. DC 20.
Okay, Lucas is
So-
fine.
Yep. You take no damage, Lucas.
Nice.
She's basically looking at a 50-50 on if she passes.
I'm casting it at 4th level. That's gonna be 6.
So succeeds but doesn't crit succeed, so she's taken half. Teaching assistant, can you even pass this, sir? Probably not, but that's supposed to be 11. Still fails.
So close to a crit fail too.
And the other one,
But this is 80% of his
that one
fighting.
did crit fail. So he's just fucking dead. This couldn't
Yeah.
have passed the save anyways. And
So,
that one had actually taken damage, so he's just fucking dead.
yeah.
And she's taking half, so 16. Okay.
I do have one more action.
Yep, do it.
I could Scorching Ray here for added effect. How far away?
So like 30, 40.
I'm gonna have. We're gonna have a little family meeting. Well, family get together. You want her so bad?
Okay, so Lucas, you're up. Basically, if you get to, if you just move once, you can start stabbing her.
Yep. That's the plan.
You sticking with it?
I don't think I have any hero points to use.
Okay, so 24 misses.
And we'll try for a second stabby, hoping for better. Nope.
Okay, so Faraday, you're up.
Okay. Well, do I get any disadvantages while I'm grappled for attacking?
Fucking A.
I know I was the one grappling, but I didn't have the rolls up.
That and just for the sake of it. How long does the drained and frightened last? I know the drained was a day.
The frightened should be
Just-
gone.
Oh, I just need a DC 5 check to do that. Okay. So I'll go ahead and roll that check real quick to see if I can manipulate my stuff. I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll my attack. With my chain, I will spend one action as well to envenom it. And cool.
Was that the attack?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, crits. Along with the
Excellent.
poison damage. Oh god. E.
Hey, remember, we offered to talk this out.
So I need to get out my Vishkanya venom real quick, but so I'm just gonna double the dice because that's more fun. Because more dice on screen is better.
Okay.
And then so she will need to make a fort save against my class DC, which is a 21.
Succeeds but doesn't crit succeed.
Doesn't matter. It's a save or suck.
Okay. Well, at 20 hit points, she does try to surrender, but if someone fucking goes for it, yeah, you'll probably kill her.
Well, the one Blood Lord.
Well,
wanted-
that was my first attack.
Oh, but wait.
Oh, wait a
There's
minute.
more.
Yeah, because envenom, and then that. So if she will attempt to surrender, I was specifically asked by my cool new vampire friend to not kill her.
I won't say nothing.
I know, but I'll know, and I don't disobey the secondary orders.
I mean, were you actually ordered?
It was more of
Yes.
a request.
He's happy either way.
Right.
Happier this way.
True.
You just want to add to your collection, don't you, Lazarus?
And get
Not gonna
reputation
lie, a little
points.
bit.
So I'm gonna let out a little bit more chain off of my arm, and I'm going to kind of wrap it around her like a cheap little like restraint, and just kind of hold it there. Are we done?
Yes, we're done.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm gonna look burnt, bloody. Some of it's mine for once. Because out of about 106, I'm looking at about an 18%.
You're at 18%, or you have only taken 18%?
I'm at 18 out of 106.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I kind of blew him up a lot and then like poisoned him and everything else.
Yeah,
under
he's
the
like,
sun.
if
then
I
I helped
can't,
with
if I can't shoot you, I'll just blow up the room around you.
that.
You know what? Fair play.
It was an effective strategy.
I will give you the good touch.
Let's do the bad touch, because the
I'm
bad touch
giving
is
you a
good to
Band-Aid.
touch.
Okay,
Fuck.
so we're just gonna kind of run through this real quick just to finish up the book now that we're here.
Speed
So,
run to the hotel.
yes, that. Lazarus, you see a nice painting of you being impaled on the wall.
How do I make this stop, lady?
Mm,
Okay, that's it. The more she doesn't answer, the tighter I make the chain.
just destroy the painting and it's done.
Cool.
Was
I
that
would
so
like to use
hard?
Painting.
I'm gonna check her pockets for anything neat,
Run that
and then
bitch's
the rest of
pockets.
the home.
Doesn't look like she has anything in her pockets. She does not have anything in her pockets. Because she doesn't need
Okay,
weapons
then
or anything of that sort.
I added in the rest of the home after that. I'm gonna loot goblin.
You're gonna heal 39.
Weirdly, this house does not have a ton. You don't really want to go into the basement because you know there's something down there.
Samples here.
I mean,
Let's
I
ask
kind of
what's
want to
in
go
the
down into the basement.
That's probably like next session, if anything.
Okay. Well. So, Faraday, once you get her to Zithny, make me a religion check because we're just gonna interrogation.
Okie dokie. Oh, that's I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna get any better than that. I'm really fucked up, so I'm a little off my game.
You're 39 better.
Okay.
Uh,
So, basically, in the process of it, you were a little too rough with her. So, what you do get out of her is that the Graveclaw were hired by someone else, but she doesn't know the identity of their anonymous patron, only that the patron has received Tremor Paste and Brain Grit, but not any of the Shadow Ash needed to perfect it.
so they were peddling weak shit. Got it.
Basically, what you can get from her is the two ingredients were meant to kill them, and the Shadow Ash was meant to make it easier to revive them afterwards as undead. So it was like a two-parter.
Got it.
Technically three-parter, but doesn't matter.
And too rough for her means she's dead.
Yes.
I'm ears perk up.
You already have one Pokemon.
I actually have 2.
Yeah, he can
I'm gonna
technically take
complete-
another one.
Yeah. I have the other one, but Lucas took her head.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this one has a full body.
She's got a couple holes in her.
And I think they cauterized.
Okay. I'm just putting what the treasure was in the group chat because it just had a nice little thingy thing. So, Lucas, this is what you find.
Okay.
You gain 3 more reputation with the celebrants for giving them their prisoner. And obviously that's where we're going to call the session tonight. So let's be quick about rating out here.
Do we level?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to take longer. It did not.
Well, we were trying to roleplay, but she didn't show up to her fucking office.
I th-
Mm-hmm.
The
Why
party
didn't you
split
debate
up.
her? Because she was right.
We divided and conquered, and we did so much that we just did 2 sessions in one.
Well,
I have incredible Beastmaster's Companion.
usually what's happened is whenever a door is attempted to be like opened and it's locked, Faraday just busted down, which fair, it works. Like it was a really good lock, but it only needed 1 good athletics check to knock it down in comparison to 3 lock picking checks.
Did we do 3? I think I only tried it once.
Well, it's 3 successful ones and you immediately failed.
Uh,
It was a really good lock.
darn.
So I'm gonna raid out to someone who's already on Dead by Daylight.
Good night, all.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. I'm just stuck waiting for this fucking ad to be done, but good night everybody.
Mm.
I'm just gonna take an assumption I'm gonna at least see one of you 3 in the next few days. So
Yeah, probably.
yep, so see you
Props.
around.